It's not the most prestigious guild in the town, well, the city of Haragon, nor is it the least prestigious. But nonetheless, it is a great honor to be recommended for a guild. It's a great honor to join a guild, and you all have your own reasons for joining. And guild house, and you're free to do guild housey things. For now, let's be in session to just call out top to bottom what you're doing for your character, and particularly if any of you are planning on being evil. Any of you planning on being evil?
Nope.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Not yet.
We will now all be evil.
Bad karma run.
Okay. So I guess, Frankie, do you want to start with Oliver and give us a rundown?
Jacob, would you like to start with Sarah?
We can skip you for now. That's fine. Jeff or Jacob, do you want to start?
I mean, I can start if Jeff doesn't want to. It's fine.
Why is Sacred Flame a 5th level spell?
I was doing a test. When I go to cast it, it asks me what level I would like to do it at, so I wanted to see if it actually did anything. If I did other than level 1. Turns out no. So I don't know why it asks.
I don't know. So, Tharan is a stone sorcerer. He is a blue-scaled dragonborn, about 6'7", with black trench coat on, with simple clothes underneath, with a sword and shield on his back. The sword has a diamond gem in the pommel. He looks like he's here to work and nothing more. Doesn't look like he's here to play games. Looks like he's here to get down to business. That's me.
Okay. Is Jeff back?
I'm still here. I'm just typing something in the live chat. Give me a sec.
I can go now.
All right, Oliver, go ahead. Tell us who you are.
Oliver is a spellless ranger who is quite slender in nature and light on his feet. He looks like he's here because he has to and has nothing else to do.
Fair enough.
He kind of twiddles with his arrow until he accidentally pokes himself. Just a little bit of blood.
Mike, do you want to tell us who Killua is? Killua? How do you pronounce your name first?
Killua.
Killua?
Killua.
Okay. It's gonna be
I am
hard.
Killua Flame Render, Halfling Druid, and I'm really, really weak. Like, I'm just extra slender. Don't ask me to pick things up for you.
What's your class? I'm sorry, I don't.
Said Halfling Druid.
Okay. Thank you.
Jeff, I will recommend that in your stream you hide all of the pictures.
I had them running for now.
Panda.
I am
Tell us
Oren
what.
Rindir, a tall, slender wood elfin cleric from the Ghostwood. My primary objective is to gain as much knowledge as I can and to acquire what needs to be acquired in order to do that. Money, power.
Avatar size, Jeff. Down.
Cool. And type?
How's it going? The character is Zero. That's how he introduces himself. He always says, "My friends know me as Zero." He doesn't
There
ever
you go.
answer the question. If people ask him what his actual name is, he just deflects and carries on. It's a half-elf, roguish type, a scoundrel, if you may.
A scoundrel.
Hmm.
Think honestly in the vein of like Han Solo, Star-Lord, those type of guys.
All right.
A little bit older than a lot of the younger upstarts, but that's it.
Fair enough, fair enough. And Jeff?
Godfrey is a red scale dragonborn, just kind of sitting around, and he's doesn't look like he's doing much, but he's doing his best to listen for any type of, I don't know, cry for help or anything like that.
Okay. So, before we go any further, I don't want to know anything else other than if any of you are, as a player to the other players, if any of your motivations are going to potentially clash with the party, with the general lawful good mentality of things, I would like to know now just to make sure that things aren't going to become, let's say, stabby.
My character's chaotic good.
Hey,
That's
so is
probably
mine.
not going to be a huge deal as long as, as long as you're not, you have done evil, I'm going to stab you in the throat now.
No, nothing like that.
Same.
There's a time and a place for that, and it's called Shadowrun. So, a little bit about the place that you're joining, the Order of the Broken Claw. It is the third most reputable guild in Haragon. It's also the third youngest, founded about 15 years ago by one Harbin Whiteblade. Once known only to a few select heroes in the Great War of the Cataclysm, the guild has twice opened its doors to accept a group of potential candidates. You are one such group. This guild overall is small compared to some. It's got about 50 active members plus support staff and have risen to the elite of the guilds of Haragon, mainly through their attitude towards which jobs they'd take, which is most of them, and the fact that they generally don't fail in those jobs. They're known as the Reds because of, as you can see, the stylized red wolf symbol of the guild. Their immediate competition, the Wandering Heroes, known as the Blue Bonnets, who are basically paladins, fighters, big heavy armored dudes. They wear blue hats and blue, kind of like overcoat things with a golden lion on them. And they are generally the security of Haragon. And the other main guild, which would be like the top end guild in the area, is the Champions of the Hunt, or the Huntsmen. They take large game, they take assassinations, they take very high profile contracts. The Reds in general, they do take all jobs. They range from protection details, monster slaying, the general type of things. Some of them less reputable than others, but a job's a job, and that's really all that's necessary. As long as you get paid, that's all that really matters. So, before we jump in, has everyone finished their character creation?
Yes.
More or less.
Okay. All right. We'll be testing that very shortly. So, Hush, Cash. We're playing D&D.
Jesus.
It's okay, Cash. You're a good dog.
He is a good dog, just loud from time to time.
Loud.
So, that is not the same song that I thought it was. Fuck it, we'll go with it. Why
Oh,
not?
we're doing it live.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, I would like to welcome you all to the city of Haragon.
Ooh, ah.
You stand at the doors of the Broken Claw. It is in Merchant's Row, and it is a relatively bustling street. There are merchants, there are people selling goods, and there are just townsfolk walking around. The six of you know you have maybe an hour before you're expected for your interview with Harbin, the guildmaster of the Broken Claw.
This is like a interview to get in, or a post.
This is your entry interview. You're in. You're just you've got some time before you're meant to
So it's an
meet with
orientation.
Harbin. Yeah, it's before your orientation. Yes.
Where he then kicks our ass.
You don't know that, but probably.
Well, is the door open?
So the city of okay, if you'd like to go in, you can. But mainly you're just
Well, I'm
as
just
you walk
standing at
in.
the
Which
door,
which
so-
one of you would arrive first? Do you think? Which one of you would arrive earliest for your orientation day?
Orenwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Walking up to the front door of the Broken Claw. It is a simple-faced building, rather nice, good furnishings and a little bit of an overhang. But as you look up, each story gets a little bit different, almost as if it was stacked on top of each other in completely different eras, and each floor having a completely different focus. The main floor looks like the front door to a tavern almost, but your second floor looks like a gilded merchant shop. The third floor, interestingly enough, has an open side to it with smoke pouring out of it, and looks almost like a blacksmith shop. Going up further and further, you see several different forms of normal houses, you might think. There's two really big pedestrian bridges across the way to the dormitories. And up on the top, in stark contrast to the normal looking buildings, is a palisade stonework, like escarpment. Like you would like for the top of a tower almost. Just randomly stuck up on top of this jaunty looking building. As you enter, you are greeted with a very fine tavern. There is a man behind the bar. He appears to be a male dragonborn, copper with red eyes. And he just looks up at you and says, "Good morning. Please, have a seat, newcomer."
Oren bows, nods his head, and finds a seat. Close
The
to-
tables in the tables in this area are longhouse tables. You ever gone to one of those restaurants that do like the family dining type of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 some odd chairs to a table, and they're just real long tables, and there's 4 or 5 of them across in several rows. There are several you assume guild members, definitely adventurers, owing to the very fine looking weapons and armor that they are currently wearing on this random Tuesday morning. Most of them just
He likes to be an observant
Okay.
kind of elf, and then after doing so, he'll sit down and take out a book and start to read it.
Okay. Some of the people of note in this area are you see a female elven woman with sleek white hair. She's flitting between everybody. She appears to be the barmaid, owing also very unusually for this area, wearing a French maid outfit. And you're not quite sure why. And it looks kind of like a Halloween costume French maid outfit.
Bruh.
She seems to completely not care, and no one seems to be making much of a note of it, but she's more or less the only staff other than the cook that you might see. Another NPC in there, no, I say another person in there, human male dressed very finely in silks with a large broadsword on his back. And a female tiefling in full plate armor with a harp on her back.
When the female elf comes over, or if she does, Orin would kindly stop her.
Well, hi there. I don't know if I've ever met you.
I don't believe so. I am new here. I was just wondering, why are you wearing that outfit?
Well, it's because Harbin likes it, I think. I haven't asked him. Maybe I should ask him. Anyway, I'm sorry. My name's Ruth. Where's my manners? Hi.
My name is Orin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, welcome to the guild. Can I get you anything?
A cup of tea would be lovely.
I'll take care of it. She runs off and rather quickly brings back a cup of tea. Oolong.
I like that you assumed oolong. Thank you. That's all for now.
All right. So who else? Who would like to arrive now? This is still over an hour before you are meant to be meeting with Harbin.
I'll arrive next.
All right, Tharun. As before, you enter, and in the entry interviews, you were all kind of introduced to each other, so you do spot Oran and recognize him from before.
Well, he's sitting at a table. I'll sit at a chair that's still facing the door, but still at the same table as him. And
There are really long tables, close or far from Oran.
close enough.
Couple of
Close enough
chairs.
to have a conversation and not be awkward.
Orin nods his head and continues reading his book while sipping his tea.
It's good to see you again.
Glad you could make it.
You as well. It was a long travel from Baladoon here.
Question for the DM.
Bladoon is on Orithneir. It is one of the three major cities that contributed factions to the Great Conflict 20 years ago.
How far
It is
Ghostwood
also-
from here?
The Ghostwood is approximately 120 miles to the east. Bladoon is 300 or so miles to the west. Bladoon is known for a very strict religious code and mostly worships Bahamut.
You've traveled quite a long ways.
It's better than
one
what I
other-
experienced home.
One other thing to note, Oran, that might be interesting for your character to know is one of the main features in Bladoon is a place called the Platinum Archives, which is one of the largest stores of knowledge on all of Tarngorn. It is very famous for it.
You may have
Doesn't
to
get
show
much
me
worse.
your home. I would have a good time browsing the knowledge that is kept there.
I don't really plan on going back there, but maybe one day. Not anytime soon.
That is a shame.
Not
would
when you
like
get to my
to-
place.
Who would like to arrive next?
Oh, I'll show up.
Okay.
You know,
You arrive at the Broken Claw. They're still sitting at the table there.
yeah, I'll go sit by them. Probably like across the table.
Again,
Okay.
Orin will nod.
Just, kind of quiet.
You alright, small one? Seem not to want to talk.
I'm just not the most social.
And I'll
That's
just
fine. You can sit awkwardly.
He'll-
Just like, kind of just sitting there looking down. Like,
I'll
yeah.
I'll wave over to the barmaid.
She rushes on over. Well, hey there.
Glass of water, please.
Of course, of course. And for you? She looks over at you, Kawa.
The same.
2 waters, no problem. By the way, my name's Ruiz. Welcome.
Tharn.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Of course, sweet pea. And 2 waters promptly delivered, of course. And who would like to arrive?
I plan on being definitely at least the last and definitely late. So
Okay.
Fashionably late.
I'll be the next one in, I guess.
All right, Oliver. It's starting to get about time. It's getting to be, maybe 20 minutes still. So Oliver, you walk in and your acquaintances are sitting in just starting to cluster. And actually, the guild the room in there, the hall in general, is getting more bustled. There are several more groups. Interestingly enough, adventurers run in very tightly packed groups of maybe 5 to 7 individuals. A couple of notable exceptions would be a male tabaxi man, dressed in really, really fancy-looking studded leather, gray fur, and 2 white patches on his face, who walks up, high fives the cook, takes 2 big drumsticks, and then goes to sit alone. And one woman who has been giving Ruith dirty looks this entire time. Lanky, middle-aged, blonde hair, that don't you dare cross me type of attitude on her face. And what else haven't I? For now, that's it.
I go sit next to Killua, trip over a chair, collect myself, and take a seat.
You okay there?
Yeah. I'm just excited. About you?
Probably not as excited to the point that I'm falling over.
Oh, I don't know if there's
maybe-
a causation for that, but
Maybe look when you're walking around.
I was that cat's eating a lot of meat.
Were you looking at the barmaid?
No, I was looking at that cat eating those drumsticks. Look.
He looks back up at you, just
I
What?
give him- I give like a big wave.
He waves a drumstick and then goes back to eating.
Sure is a lively place.
You're an interesting one.
That's what my dad says.
Good to see
Yeah.
you again.
Jacob, James insists that it's the same place.
I don't care. Do whatever he wants to say.
All right.
It's a different voice.
I believe there's 2 of you who have not arrived yet, and 0 wants to arrive late. So Godfrey, when would you like to arrive?
I would be in a little bit behind Oliver.
Okay.
I would wait a couple minutes for the chatter in the hall to get quiet. Then I'm gonna grab the doorknob, turn it, throw the door open. I'm gonna walk in, and I'm gonna shout, "Salutations, fellow adventurers!"
Oh my.
All right. So, about 4 or 5 of the heavily armored, other patrons in this establishment currently leap to their feet, including a couple of the people that have explained. The man with fine silks draws a massive, great sword and holds it in one hand out at you, very offensively. But all of this calms down when the tall and lanky middle-aged woman who's been scolding Ruth yells out, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" And just stomps over to you, Godfrey, hands on the hips, and I swear to God, if you had a mother, you'd be frightened.
I want to point out Orin
What?
hasn't moved. He is just reading his book, but paying attention to every
I'm just
little
like
detail.
staring, kind of lost.
Do you think that we're running a boarding house for hooligans here? This is an adventuring guild. What manner of invites did you get that you think you can just throw the door open and run around like a goddamn goblin? What do you have to say for yourself, young man? She just points over at your new acquaintances and says, "Sit! And don't ever do that again."
Do it every time you walk in, please.
I'm gonna sink my head into my shoulders, and I'm just gonna waddle over to my seat.
Yo, that was a great bird, even though
She
you're a
turns-
dragonborn.
Let me point out that I'm a
Fucking
fire-breathing
goofy
dragonborn, and I got burned.
I mean, you could have fought back.
From what?
I don't know.
Dude, that lady's scary, man.
Maybe.
So the
Don't let her intimidate
middle-aged
you.
woman is now currently berating all of the people who stood up and drew their swords and "Sir, put that back on your shoulders. I know that you're a little jumpy today. I remember. But this does not mean that you can break the rules of the inn. No drawn weapons. You know the rules." And he just looks completely abashed and puts his sword away and says, "I'm sorry, Amma." And the others mutter their apologies and sit back down. And the situation is well and truly diffused. Though Amma does not look any less pissed.
I think she needs to get that stick out of her.
So, a few
Farn just drinks his water and ignores the whole situation.
a few more minutes of small talk, and a male dwarf comes in through one of the side doors. He holds himself very proud, shoulders back, very tall. He has about 5 foot tall from his shoes to his top knot, about as broad as that, and a scruffy red beard, tattooed everywhere because he is also shirtless, wearing a kilt. And he strides very confidently through the room, waving to everybody. Hey, good morning. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Great, awesome. Where's the new guys? There's the new guys. Hi. Greetings. And he's strolling right up to you. You see a little more clearly the tattoos on his chest and everything are various animals, different patterns of random weapons all up his arms. And he carries nothing, no weapon of his own from the looks of it. He has just the kilt and a belt and some really nice boots. And a smile on his face. How's it going? Harbin Whiteblade.
I stick out my hand.
He gives you a great grand handshake.
Oh, ow, ow.
Oh, sorry. I don't have my own strength.
Your tattoos are very pretty, sir.
Why, thank you. Each and every one of them is either a weapon I love or an animal I've slain.
Respectable.
Oh, well, you know how it is. So, welcome to the Order of the Golden Claw, boys.
Orin will now close his book and set it aside.
I thought it was the Order of the Broken Claw.
Right, that. Sorry. I don't know why I said Golden Claw.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, it actually just turns into Skyrim.
Orin lifts his head. So,
Time to go explore Bleak Falls Barrow.
Orin will lift his head to, what was he again?
Harbin Whiteblade is a male dwarf.
Okay, that's what I figured, but Orin will lift his head to the dwarf. So, what do we do now?
Well, now I give you a tour.
Fair enough.
Orin will nod and stand. Orin, by the way, is a 6'10" wood elf, so he is extremely tall.
I'm right there with you, friend.
Yeah, he's about as
am-
tall as a dragonborn,
I am less than half your height.
which is unusual.
Yeah.
I basically rolled max on height, and I thought it would be interesting.
But
It's
we do...
interesting, but due to the shoulder width and just overall stunted girth of Harbin, he doesn't seem smaller than anybody. In fact, you almost feel smaller than him. Like, he's not fat, he's just a lump of muscle.
He's a stout dwarf.
Yes, quite so.
We do seem to be missing one.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. You do? Well, I guess he wasn't cut out for adventuring then, is he?
And that's when I come in.
Okay.
And I'm looking over my shoulder a little bit, I'm hustling about. Oh, hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? I pat everyone on the shoulder. Right on time. Awesome.
Pats all of the tall people
It's
on
at
the
this
shoulder.
point that Orin, for the first time, shows the slightest bit of annoyance.
Took you long enough. Well,
Why? It looks like they got here right when I needed to. It's all a matter of perspective.
You wouldn't notice it because you don't know him very well, but
no, I had some
Just
disdain
as a
in my
point.
voice.
Mhm.
Well,
and he does not greet him. Just looks him over.
Yeah, Harbin is just staring at you as like, are you quite sure that you're in the right place?
Oh, positive. Don't worry.
Yeah?
Oh, 100%.
Don't be late tomorrow.
Isn't
It was a joke. You can't be late. You live here now.
oh
Come on, I'll show you where.
He sounded
marches you
so
around.
sad. He's like, oh.
Back in with my.
So I see you've all met Dama. She's the steward around these parts. If I'm not here, she's in charge.
Very friendly.
Do
Something tells me
not
she's in
piss
charge
her
even when you
off.
are.
Do not piss her off.
I'll just give it a
I'll
sideways
repeat that
look
one
at-
more time. Do not. If you are on her bad side, you're in trouble.
I just give a sideways look to Godfrey.
I think you're already on there.
I whimper a little bit.
Well,
Nice knowing
she
you.
likes daisies. Just if you want to get on her good side, try that. Anyway, let's see who else is in this here. That's 3-Patch. He points at the male tabaxi. Call him that because of the 3 patches. You only see 2 of them. Trust me, you don't want to know where the 3rd one is. He's a quartermaster. If you need anything, he's got your man. He's your man. He's got you. Cook Zaskan over there. Also, don't ask how he heats the meat. I don't know, and I don't care. That's about it for now. Let's head on upstairs, and he goes up, and as outside each floor, the stairs change type. It goes from a nice, just a sort of, high-end staircase up that curves around to the next floor, up from the tavern to the 2nd floor, which is the basically a general store, almost. He explains, this is Ravi's. I think she was maybe down there, I don't know. Ravi, you see her, she's got everything laid out. Anything you need, she can buy stuff here. Upstairs is the blacksmith shop / quartermaster's office. You saw 3-Patch. And then up above that is all of the basic dormitories. He completes his basic tour. You all have rooms in the West dorm. And says, right, now, the real fun part of orientation. And he takes you up to the top. And you rise up onto this parapet. And you can see most of all of Merchant's Row. If you're looking at the map, you see from Broken Claw, you can see the rising path to the airport district and the nobles district. You see the north gate and the west gate and the east gate for the large walls to Merchant's Row. You can't see over them because most of Haragon is actually on a really, not like a hill, but like a gentle slope that slopes all the way up to the airport district. But it's really quite a great view. And Harbin looks over at each of you and says, all right then. Now, I want you
It's a fight.
to hit me.
One at a time or all together?
I'm sorry. Want us to hit you?
Hit me.
Oren will, with a smirk, grab his holy symbol and strike. He will cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Sacred
man,
Flame
that's Sacred
is
Flame.
a dex save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That succeeds.
It
That was
does.
initiative.
Oh, 1 second. Initiative.
Let's go ahead and get something more interesting going, shall we? Ooh,
Oh,
that is
God.
loud. Sorry. Got it. See, we're working out the kinks right now, guys. That's all. This isn't fun. This is fun. Okay.
We are just waiting on order.
Why don't you go ahead and get me some? I know. Yes. Could you go ahead and roll into initiative as well? You get the
Wait,
first strike against him, and you, of course hit him, which does hit. I mean, he is 5 foot wide, very easy to hit target. He just laughs. Ha ha! Yes. Good. Now actually hit me.
Which one is initiative?
Top center.
Oh, I had. Oh, okay.
So you click your token.
Do I have to do it again?
Click your token, click it, and we can take the 22. Alrighty. Wow. Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so that's counted as a surprise, so... Alright. Go.
Alright. Running up here, bonus action, Shillelagh, then quarter. And probably.
Bonus action Shillelagh, another quarterstaff attack. So was this rolled with your whiz? Good. And he just bats it away. He has not yet drawn a weapon. He just bats it away. Good try. And the okay.
That's
Oran? Oran? Okay. Rain spell attack.
My rolls are horrible.
Rain spell attack.
Yeah.
Also, that was pretty shit damage.
Yeah, I rolled 2 ones. I'm not.
Just your 8 plus spell mod plus proficiency. You'll just roll a d20. Oh, sorry, no. It's spell mod plus proficiency and a d20. Ki-Lu-Wa. Thank you, Mike. Oh.
Oh.
Why don't you just roll 46 again then?
Okay.
Well then.
Well, fuck with the cleric, boys.
Don't fuck with a cleric, boys. Okay. You do 38 damage to him, or 28 damage to him. Nice. And it actually, it looks like it actually kind of hurts. And he laughs again. Ha ha! All right. Come on.
I'll heal them back when we're done.
Now you are doing damage. It doesn't seem to be doing as much as you think you should, but it's doing good damage. But he laughs again. Yes, yes. Now, is he the only one who can hit anybody? Come on. All right, Zero.
I go ahead and let me just check. I just move up there. I go ahead and I pop my short bow out as I move forward, and I just shoot an arrow at him.
Cool.
It's an advantage.
It's not.
Yeah, because guiding.
Guiding bolt is an
it
advantage,
is.
so it does
Yeah.
thunk right into just
Cleric
below
boys.
his just below his shoulder blade in his arm. This sneak attack would go off. Yep.
And
Cool.
that's. I will go ahead and dash backwards.
Okay.
Good old rogues.
That's
Do you
it.
get that at level 1?
Cunning? Yeah, I get cunning action.
I
Thought it was a level 2 thing.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. I haven't played fucking a level 1 rogue in forever.
Yeah.
That's it's fine.
It's weird to be bad.
Don't worry, I've never played a spellcaster, so.
All right, Oliver.
Take out my longbow and just shoot at him. And
It
then
hits.
hide behind Godfrey.
Hasn't stopped smiling. He's laughing out loud He's raucously guffawing at this point. Godfrey.
Go move. Oh, okay.
There you go.
And I'm gonna ask him. So, doth thou really want me to hit you?
Doth whacketh me with your besteth shotteth.
I take out a deck of cards. And I'll be like, okay, hit or stay.
Hit me!
Alright, gonna find my playing cards here.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm not sure what's going on. Is he actually? Are you?
He's getting a set of playing cards right now.
He's playing blackjack.
This is great.
King of Diamonds. And that's my turn.
I think he wants you to hit him with a sword.
I know.
He's confused. But Theron, you're up.
I'm gonna move behind him and swing my sword at him, both hands.
Okay. And it definitely hits.
And when Tharin uses his sword, it's more of a dance than it is just regular swinging of sword. It's exotic the way he uses it. It's a little weird. It's different. It's neat though. That's me.
And now he goes.
'Twas very fancy. He grabs his arm and pulls a great axe out of his arm, off of one of the tattoos on his body.
Is that tattoo now gone?
That's pretty neat.
And he points it at Godfrey. Are you sure you want to be
The very best.
a member of the Order of the Broken Claw?
Yes.
Then hit me.
I draw another card now.
And he's actually commanding you to make a strike against him. So you can immediately use your reaction to attack him if you wish to do so, unless you wish to draw a card.
He used his fighting style.
Yeah.
I love this.
I'm gonna hit him this time.
Okay.
Oh, but what to hit him with?
I'll hit him with
So many options.
I'll hit him with Captain's Log. Fuck.
I don't think
That's an advantage.
He has an advantage.
you have advantage on it, so you can roll again.
Didn't help.
Well,
What is going on?
anyways, moving on. I don't know what that was, but
What?
He just he grounds his axe, hand on the pommel, and he looks at you with just sad eyes. Because he just stood there as you took a massive swing with a longsword right across him, over him, and off to the side. You completely missed. And he's just standing there, shaking his head. Well, 5 out of 6 ain't bad. Want to take another crack at it, buddy?
Sure. I'm gonna throw the Captain's Log on the ground. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yep, my
I'm
bad.
gonna try to hit him again. Oh, no.
But he he feels the whack from the quarterstaff from me. He looks over. He's like, "We're having a conversation here, little
I
man.
thought I was supposed to hit you.
I'm sorry that it's confusing."
You said to hit you.
Fair enough. And he goes back to ignoring you. Godfrey, this dwarf has given you a free shot. You gonna take it?
Sure. Like I said, I'm gonna throw Captain Zog on the ground, pull out Gladys, and swing.
Swear to God, if you know one. Okay.
I would laugh so hard if you did.
And it just cracks down on, like, right on his shoulder blade, or right between his his neck and his shoulder blade, right by his clavicle. And you hear a snap, and then he flexes, and the sword pops back out. And he laughs. Yes, that is what I'd call hitting me. Good. Now, have y'all eaten breakfast? I'm hungry. And he just turns away and starts walking downstairs. Come on.
You guys do mimosas?
He holds the axe up, and it just kind of slowly fades away, and you see just a great axe tattoo reappear on his arm.
Orin lets go of his holy symbol and follows.
I'll just use my
Sir,
sword.
can I get my arrow back?
He rips it out of his chest and throws it behind his head.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Before he actually gets downstairs, I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
Oh. Well, it's mighty polite of you.
Oh, I didn't actually do it. Hold on.
You keep using the spell card. There's a way where you can just roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You just change it to spell
You
card
have
or a spell attack rather than spell card. If you go onto the option of the spell in your sheet, just do the drop down menu to spell attack.
Wait, what?
This
When you go to
version
your
of the map
spells-
isn't the language.
When you go to your spells,
Yeah.
open up that cogwheel on Healing Word, and on like halfway down you'll see like spell card as an option, like output spell card. Change it to spell attack. Boom. There you go.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, that's me.
It's a drop in the bucket, but again, thank you. So, you guys all end up heading downstairs, and you get to the bar area, the entryway to the Order of the Broken Claw. And he gestures that you all sit down. The area is much more empty now. Just the cook remains mostly. And he welcomes you all to sit down and says, "Right, business then. So, you all are here to make money and earn glory, right? Am I getting this right?
About that.
All right?
Basically.
To a
Anybody
point,
have-
yes.
Good. So, everybody has to start somewhere. In this case, we've got a low-risk contract. Bakery called Buns and Stuff has contracted us to identify the person or persons responsible for, as they say, sabotaging their grain store and letting a bunch of rats loose. They also request aid for clearing that storeroom out. So, head on over to Buns and Stuff. It's right here in the Merchants District. And go see what's going on, see if you can't figure out who might be in charge, who might have done this, and clear out that storeroom for him, get him back up and running. You know how the deal is. Contract is for 300 gold. 100 of that goes to me, 200 of that goes to you. Generally just how it works, 1/3 for the guild, 2/3 for the executors of the contract. And he holds forward a sheet of paper and he puts it down, and there's 2 places to sign. There are what's called the executors, and there's several lines, and then there's the owner, or the master, line, and he's already filled that out as Harbin Whitebeard, and he gives you a quill. Sign that, magically binding. You have 2 days to complete the contract. Seem pretty reasonable? Good.
What happens
Hurry
if
up and
we
sign.
don't
I'm gonna
complete it
go all
within
day.
the 2 days?
Contract becomes null and void. We don't get paid, and I kick your ass.
Yeah, I sign it.
Oh, do we all have to sign?
Yes, sir. You do.
Orin signs.
Darn signs.
Yeah.
Oliver signs.
Does anyone not?
I would be a fool to not sign this generous contract. I signed my name in the biggest letters I could fit on the page.
They shrink back and down onto one of the lines for it.
Aw, heck.
Magical contract. After each time you finish signing and you lift the quill up, the contract actually flashes a little bit. And once you are all done, Harbin takes the contract, rolls it back up, sticks it into a little leather pouch that he has that seems really small to fit a full piece of paper in, but fits it nonetheless. Says, all right. I recommend you go on over there and speak to the bakery owner.
All right, we'll do. Hey, thanks.
Thank you, and once again, welcome.
Yeah, we were. You said something about breakfast, though. Speak.
That I did. That I did. Breakfast is for closers.
That's fine.
I'm just kidding.
That's fine.
Zask. Saraskan. Come on. Food. Food for the new blood. And the Copper Dragonborn brings over 2 really big heaping plates, and they've got just cooked eggs and various meats and things on 2 big plates. And Ruith, from mostly out of nowhere, brings a carafe of coffee, a carafe of juice, and if any of you have any special orders, they can be taken. Harbin, maybe, if you want them.
Orin always requests tea. Don't judge me.
And Ruth will always bring you oolong, because that is all she has.
Is it good? Like, does she know how to make a cup of tea?
No, not really.
Damn. That's fine.
And then you start to make the tea.
So, breakfast is pretty yummy. You know, I mean, Zraskan he was hired as a cook and is therefore not a bad cook.
I've had better.
He just shrugs. Not here, you haven't.
Well,
Sorry, that wasn't a Dragonborn voice. Yeah,
Eh.
too late. Too much work this week.
wait. You're sick, I understand.
Yeah.
So, where are you from, Halfling?
You know, over there. I'll point like in the direction of the castle.
Just
Then
pointing
sorry,
to the
I
west,
don't
or
understand.
Yeah, just
pointing to the
pointing
east.
over-
I meant pointing to the
over
east.
like in the direction of where it is.
Just to the east.
You're from the east.
Yeah.
I apologize, I'm not from this area.
Orin pulls out his book and reads while he eats.
I'm sipping on my my Bloody Mary. Ideally an omelet.
Yeah. You have to special order a specific omelet if you wanted something, but you could probably
I order
make that
exactly
happen.
what I want. Yeah. I get
Perfect.
exactly what I needed.
A Denver, obviously. Right?
No, Southwestern.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
What book is that? What
No, it's an
novel?
omelet. It's not a book.
Are you talking to Orin?
Yeah, I'm talking to
Oh, I
Orin.
know. Just he just talks.
Mhm.
It's a book from my home that I brought with me that I haven't finished reading yet. It's a Sylvan book that my father brought home from a trip that he took.
Very good.
If you know Sylvan, I would be happy to let you borrow it when I am finished.
More of a draconic guy myself. As
Fair
the blue
enough.
scale kind of flashes. Godfrey, are you from Bladun?
No, actually, I am not.
Where do you hail from?
I come from the very, very dull, drab city of Rarney.
Oh, I've heard of that place. Spits on the floor.
For those not familiar with the area, Rarney is probably the least drab and/or dull city
I was
on
gonna
the entire
say
continent.
that's like
It is.
a
It
fun
is. It
place to
is.
visit.
It is the this city version in Arethnir. It's a merchant city. It's bustling. There's a lot of life going on in that city.
Since it's a bit rude to spit on the floor,
I wipe it
In
up
a
afterwards.
tavern.
It's fine.
You're in the inside. I was growing up in
He
the
just
woods. I know
looks
not
at
to
him.
do it.
Do you just spit places everywhere? Is that just a thing you do now?
Well, I mean, I said spit. It's more like lightning that comes out a little bit.
I don't know
Was
if that's safe either.
Is that socially acceptable?
I mean,
was
it's
that
like
a
a little bit
perception
of
check,
lightning.
Sean?
Maybe. He didn't notice.
That's good.
You basically just like spit a little lightning bolt down to the ground.
Yeah, something like that.
That's unsafe.
Yeah, probably. It's
Hey,
probably fine.
don't be lighting fires, dude. This is a wooden floor.
Completely ignores him.
I'm gonna finish my food first. I'm gonna like, well, I will see you adventurers in due time. I am headed on my way. I will see you later. And I run out the
Where
door.
exactly?
Would you
Godfrey,
like
don't
to?
you think we should go where we're supposed to be going? You know, to bread and stuff.
Wait, who's getting up and leaving?
I
am.
think Godfrey,
Godfrey?
but we were trying to talk to him.
Yeah, he's already gone.
Oh, I'm finishing
I
my
guess
food
I'll go
before-
follow him to go get him back.
And he sits down, eats a little bit more.
You know what?
If I had more spell slots, I would do something, but I'm not gonna.
It's not worth it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can find him when we're done.
Darn.
Speaking
nice.
of, we can finish eating and go, right?
Pushes his plate forward. It just finished.
That was out of character. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hmm?
it's fine. I'm done. Everyone done? I think we're done.
We're
Let's
done.
go ahead and go.
Done.
Done. We head to the bread and stuff.
Okay. So, sorry. Bread and stuff is really just down the road.
Okay.
It's a relatively nice looking bakery, somewhat new. It has a large back storeroom area from the looks of it from the outside. There's a large warehouse behind attached to a front. The front is displaying various forms of baked goods and a sign saying specialty ingredients at request. Do you go in?
Yeah.
Is
You can go
Godfrey
in.
with us?
Is everyone with you? Did everyone go
Godfrey
with?
walked off.
I have no
Right, that's
clue
why I'm
where
asking.
Godfrey, are you at bread and stuff?
Godfrey, did you go to bread and stuff? Do
I
you
would
intend to?
have already ran inside and talked to the owner, saying I'm with the Broken Claw and I'm here to
So
take
did
care of the
you
situation.
run ahead?
Yeah, I
Yes.
took
I
off.
think that's exactly what he did.
Okay. Did you have the contract?
No.
I think.
No, he
Actually,
didn't.
who has it?
No one specifically said it.
You have the copy of it in front of you guys, and the main that Harbin took the main and he left you a copy.
Oh, well, then it would have been whoever he was talking with primarily. I think it was Orin, yeah.
We
Orin
can go
or
with that,
Zero.
sure. Orin
Okay.
would take it, yeah.
Or in.
Okay, Ron, you have the contract. Good.
So she doesn't.
So, Godfrey, you burst into the Buns and Stuff front bakery. What do you do?
Well, learning from my past mistakes, I opened the door very calmly
Okay.
and I look around for the owner.
There is a human gentleman standing back behind a counter, and he waves genially at you. Good morning. What can I get you?
Good day, sir. I hope tomorrow finds thee well.
Yeah.
Ah, lovely day, is it not?
I've had lovelier, I suppose. Do you need any baked goods? I mean, do you wish the morning's bread? I have muffins.
Well, I would love to indulge on such fine pastries. Alas, I am here on business. You see, I'm
What
here with
sort
the...
of business?
Oops, sorry?
What sort of business?
You
It's
see,
starting to get a little defensive.
I'm here with the Broken Claw, bleh, Broken Claw
Broken.
Adventurers Guild.
You want to go explore Beefle Sparrow?
Yes, I'm here with the Broken Claw Adventurers Guild, and I'm here to take care of your situation, as it were.
Oh, good. All right. Thought there'd be more of you. Could show me your contract. I'll co-sign. That's fine. That works for me. Come, let's. If you wish to do business, if you're here with a broken claw, of course.
At this point, can we show up?
No, not yet. Let's
Not yet. Let this. Yeah, not yet.
Yep, not yet.
Play out.
Let this happen. Let this happen.
Gotta let this happen. All right, Godfrey. What do you do?
Oh, contract. Yeah. I didn't take a copy of it.
With the broken claw, sir.
Yes. Truth be told, I did not take a copy of it, so I will. Let me grab it. I will be right back. And I run
I
out.
recommend that you do. All right. As you leave, the others catch up.
Oh, thank Bahamut, you guys are here.
Why'd you head up so fast?
Yeah, why'd you take off?
I wasn't done with my omelet.
I wanted to get this done in a very timely and orderly fashion.
We have 2 days, dude. Come on.
How do you
really
start a
was
day
no-
without finishing an omelet?
We could have died of starvation.
Zero has a point. We need our omelets.
Oh, I finished mine. I'm sure. I trust you gentlemen have
You
finished
should-
yours.
You should have respect for a man eating an omelet. I'm just saying that's
As a group, Godfrey, sorry. Next time, wait for everyone to finish. There's no point in doing things solo if we are appointed as a group.
I will keep it in mind. Now,
Birds of a feather eat omelets together.
gentlemen, the owner of this establishment requires the copy of the contract. You wouldn't happen to have that on hand, would you?
We would.
Ah, excellent. Give it here, please.
Why don't we just all go in?
Let's just all go in together.
is Godfrey the one that yelled in the
Yep.
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 All right.
That was me.
I didn't see it, but
Disdain.
You
increased by
weren't
one.
there, but yes, he was.
just check.
Yeah, you showed up last. You showed up after that happened.
No. I just this is out of character. I don't know
I know.
voices yet.
Now that we are all here, let's go in. And Nort will walk in.
Yeah,
I will take the front.
Ah,
Yeah,
you've returned. Ah, and excellent. Good. I see they weren't that far behind after all. Fantastic. Now, do you have the contract?
Yes, I
Nort will
do.
present him with the contract.
Excellent. He signs it with a flourish and says, "Well, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is, I have some delicious snacks that you might partake in if you are hungry. The bad news is, I'm not quite sure where the rats have eaten and where they haven't.
Yeah,
Does
I'm
he have
not gonna
customers in
eat
this?
anything here. The rats. That's nasty.
Wait, I actually could have a solution for that. I may or may not have prepared purified food.
Yeah, but this
Okay.
is still the principle.
I'm not going to, but if we do end up getting hungry,
Of course.
No, we just had breakfast. It's probably fine.
Dude, I'm all full up on
Very
omelets
well.
and Bloody Marys.
Well, then that's just as good. I'm positive that bastard Kevin from the other bakery down the way, bakery and stuff. I'm positive he had a hand in this, but I just can't prove it. So, I implore you, find the culprit and figure out who's to blame for letting loose all these rodents in my storeroom. And perhaps, if there's time, maybe clean it out? Because there's quite a few of them. We sent a group of rat catchers, rat catching cats in, and only one of them ever made it back. And Princess Mualot will never be the same. So
Should we just go kill them and see if people bring more?
okay, that might work. Maybe.
I mean,
I
they
leave it
might
up to you
keep adding
because
things.
that's kind of the point of your contract. I leave that up to you to determine who might be responsible for this act. Okay, so now we get to find out whose vision is correct because he leads you to the back and he opens up the storeroom door.
If it's pitch black, I'll go ahead and cast light on myself.
All right, we'll get to that in a moment. Does everyone have at least some form of vision? Can you see anything? Oh,
I
shit.
can see everything.
I was about to say,
I did a thing. You got doubled. Hold on.
and currently I can see everything. Yes.
Okay.
Got got.
Hey, I can see everything.
Really? Wow, that's interesting. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
I
You're gonna
have
turn
all of the vision.
Do, do, do,
Am I
do,
underneath
do,
someone,
do,
or did Sean delete me?
do.
You're underneath.
I think he
someone,
deleted you.
There. Now?
Now I see literally nothing.
Yeah. I don't know if you need to swap.
Is-
spots.
I gotta fix some shit.
My
Make sure
vision is
everybody
not
has
perfect.
vision.
Sean, is there global illumination? Because I can see things, but I think I thought it was dark.
Hold on. Apparently, I did not put sight on things. I did put global illumination on.
I was gonna say I can see everything that's in
There.
this room, but I wasn't sure if you were making it hidden or not.
See, we're all working on it today, okay, guys? We all got our own shit to fix.
I mean, to be fair, you are also like sick.
Yeah, that too.
We forgive you.
I didn't
Also-
have any of my tools. I didn't get to do shit. Yeah, okay.
Also,
all right.
you
So
deleted Godfrey, so that's a thing.
Yeah, Jeff. was
so
back.
you know what? I'm used to seeing 5 tokens. Let me find Godfrey. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, Godfrey. Get back in there. You can't run away. You gotta catch some rats.
Aw.
Okay. I'm gonna move that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So
And as we walk in, I will turn my scales to stone.
fun. I assume that's like mage armor.
It gives me base AC of 13 plus Dex,
Okay.
or not Dex plus Con.
So, the storeroom you enter is dimly old sconces on the wall at either end of the room. The bright doorway light shines down on broken boxes and barrels of fruit, half chewed, grain spilt open, and just states of wear and tear.
Give a good old snifferoo.
Go ahead and give me the perception check, though. Okay, where do you sniff? What are you looking
I'm
for?
just getting the general odor of the area. Nothing specific.
Um,
One of those.
nothing here. Like it smells like relatively fresh ingredients. You get the aroma of some cheese. You get some. You get the fruits. You get the grains. It's it's alright.
I was gonna say we're off to a good start. I don't smell dead bodies, so that's always a plus. Also, I don't smell poop. That's a double plus.
Can I try to track some of the rats?
Go ahead and give me a perception check, I guess. Yeah, give me a perception check.
All right. Not enough.
Alrighty. Okay. So you can tell that there are rats in some of these boxes. Mostly in the boxes of fruit, you can hear rustling within them.
They're in the fruit. God damn it!
Say it out loud.
I shoot the fruit.
Okay, make an attack.
I'm casting light on things. By the
No.
way.
Okay.
Are
Alright,
they-
okay.
are
Okay.
Beasts. I'm assuming the beast.
Wait, there's a light on your shield.
Yes.
Alright, so you're casting them
yeah.
on your shoe. Alright, who's got light real quick before you go into any further, okay?
I have light.
Okay.
Which
I can cast it at range, so I'm casting it on.
So remind me on light. Is it 40/20?
yeah.
2020.
Okay, 20/20. So all players see that. Boop. That looks right. Who else has light?
Orin.
Orn.
I think you just put light on
He
all the
was
boxes.
putting it on boxes.
Yeah.
On
Casting it
the-
randomly on boxes.
On-
You're gonna
on the
make me
f-
put.
On the
fruit
four in the
boxes.
middle. So I'm basically illuminating the entire room.
Okay, so we'll say as you cast light on one of the boxes, Oliver makes his attack because that would cause things to happen. And now I need to pull a box of fruit off the map layer for you. I'm going to put light on that.
Making life hard for sure.
No, that's fine. A box has sight. Okay. So, Oliver, you attack the box, and out of the box comes just a torrent of rats.
Ugh.
A portion of them seem to be pierced by the arrow, but I need you all to now roll initiative.
Rat
Do I have
swarm.
to?
Wow, feels bad.
Quite so. No, not that one. We the Beasts.
Look at them rat swarm.
Ye.
They're so cute and pretty.
0 is a melee with 1.
It's okay. That's what the disengage action's for.
Shit.
To run away.
All right. Do I have everybody?
Why does the box of fruit have initiative?
Somebody made me put the box of fruit on initiative order. There you go. You made me give the box of fruit light. So that's what happened there.
I'm creative. I'm sorry.
0, Killua, Oran, Oliver, Theron, Godfrey, missing you.
Nope, he's a. Oh, he rolled. It just he didn't click his token.
He didn't do.
Click thine token, sir.
I did.
You did.
I'm not on the order.
You have to select your token first.
I got you. Never mind. It's cool. You're a
Yeah.
4.
Just
I
click
just
on
did it
the
manually.
token on the map before you roll. It just
All
automatically.
right. So, the first thing that this swarm does, after being pierced by thine arrow, sire, is attack you right back.
God damn, they have a lot of health.
Oh, well. They
So-
are gonna kind of just occupy your space and come in and bite you. For a 19 to hit,
That'll hit.
and for 2 piercing. Wait, yeah. Okay. Alright, this next swarm leaves its box and jumps on Theron.
Okay,
Theron, that is an 11 to hit.
misses.
Kidoke. Let me get this to auto roll damage because that's annoying. There it goes. Okay, 0. The rats are coming.
Oh,
They're coming for thine.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the disengage action.
Okay.
There are rats here, by the way.
Yeah, I go right
Yeah, there's rats swarming on Oliver and Theron right now.
there. And that's my turn.
I just
Alright.
have to say, this is some epic-ass music to kill some rats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here and attack the rats that are swarming there, and I'm gonna bonus action shillelagh my quarterstaff. So then, attack the rats.
It hits.
Fast.
Okay. These
Rats don't
rats.
get me.
Theron's already engulfed with rats, so 0. There are rats on you. They go to bite you for a 19 to hit
Oh yeah.
for 6 piercing damage.
Oof.
Yeah. Around.
Where are rats currently?
Just 1 second. I'll mark the people who are currently
There,
on rat.
there. You could just push the rats to top.
Or if you could put them like not on a square rather than like a half in between, so you can see both.
Yeah, Actually, I'll do it like this so it covers and shows their HP bars to you.
I will cast Sacred Flame on the one right next to me. And I don't know how to change them. I don't see the option anywhere. For a whole 2 damage.
There should be
Shouldn't it
output,
be in your
click
core
for
for attacks and spellcasting?
He's inputting them manually instead of dragging them from the compendium.
Okay. Oliver. Engulf with some rats. But most of there's only like a couple left.
I'm just gonna get rid of them with my dagger. That's 10 favorite enemy.
And that's one.
Yeah.
Rats are your favorite enemy?
Beasts.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's a real specific and weird one, but fair enough.
I mean, you gotta
You
do it.
darn rats! Rats killed his family.
Alright,
Well,
well,
gluten
I'm
bonus. Otherwise, Theron, go.
just gonna back up and hack and slash at these things.
Hits.
And that's me.
Godfrey.
I'm gonna look to my left, and I'm gonna shout, "Be gone, you foul beast!" I'm gonna swing with Captain's Log.
Well, the Struxa. These rats scamper out of the box and scamper onto Godfrey. Oh, that is a 9 to hit, and I don't think that does.
That definitely does not.
Top swarms back up, and they're going to get back onto that tasty dragonborn meat. There's a little less of them, though, so they're not attacking as powerfully, because there's less mouths to feed. But that is a 13 to hit, so I'm guessing it doesn't.
It does
Yeah.
actually.
Does
It
not
does
hit.
with your...
Does not hit. Does not hit.
Oh,
Tarhoon, not you.
Oh, never mind. Might be.
Wait, a
You
13
do not
would hit
have
you?
armor?
Alright, 0.
Yeah, move off to the side and I stab with my rapier.
Cool.
24.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Alright, that's 10 piercing plus it's threatened by Kaloa, so let's get that.
Tasty sneak attack. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh well, alright, that's my turn.
Great. I will healing word 0, and then smack the rat swarm.
Good.
Thank you.
That swarm of rats jumps back onto 0. Oh, for a crit!
And he died. And that was the end of 0.
That was the end of 0.
Woof.
That actually...
Feels real bad.
Apparently, Jeff never finished getting his stuff for
they did max damage to you.
Yeah, I
For
believe that's
his
auto crit
character.
or auto kill.
Is that more than your max HP?
No, you have 11, I think, so that...
But max damage is 46, so that's 24.
I nerfed him to a
Oh, okay.
D4, and they're less than half HP, so they go down to 1d4.
Oh, so 4.
Well,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
'cause-
so 8 because of the crit.
yeah.
Like I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
that's why I took a picture of it and posted it, because they literally did max damage. We rolled that a couple of times just in case, but they haven't been doing max damage, so I don't think you just got fucked by the dice.
It happens.
All right, Aram.
To be fair, I fucked your NPC a little bit ago.
He didn't mind. Trust me, you weren't gonna kill him.
Kills him.
Which one we hitting?
Whichever one looks like it has, whichever
No.
one's on 0.
Whichever one's on 0? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, deck save by my rats.
If I can heal him if I can save him without using a spell, I'd rather.
Unfortunately, they rolled a 19 on their deck save. There's less rats to hit, so it's harder to hit like a rat. Oliver.
Come down here and I'll try to get some of the rats off of him.
You get the rest of the rats off of him. Okay. Bonus and movement if you want to take it. Do so on your time, Theron.
Haja!
Haja! Oh my, yes, indeed. They had exactly 10 HP left. Godfrey.
Hold on, I will move. If I move here, will that give him advantage?
The rats are on Godfrey right now, so he wouldn't get advantage unless he moved away. But yeah, he could move back and... Yeah.
Okay,
All right, Godfrey, what are you doing? The rats, they're on your face. And your butt. And your leg. One's nibbling just like on your finger randomly.
Trying to be cute.
Hmm.
It's working.
I just want to be your friend.
I wanna. How does this work? I wanna jump up. I wanna lay flat in the air, and I wanna land on my back.
Just want to pile drive rats?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Roll an athletics check.
Shit.
You up and you're like, but honestly, like you kind of know what you want to do. Like you kind of leap up and you're like, ah, like you see in the movies where like there's some like little tiny guy on the big guy's back and he's like trying to get him off, so he slams him up against the wall. You're kind of the same thing where you just flop down on the ground, but you actually flop down like over here, and the rats don't come with you.
Well, that works.
So you kind of meekly get back up, but you don't actually do any damage to the rats.
That's fine.
Like we saw in those old illusion theaters.
Yeah, the illusion theaters, sorry. The rats are going to go after a softer looking target and something like a little more bite size and go after Killua.
Damn it.
I was about to say, I'm literally made out of stone, so.
Yeah. A softer looking target.
Alright,
That is a 16 to hit.
miss.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
All right, 0.
Just what happens when you have like a decent
Oh.
attack and then also armor?
Alright.
Alright.
Sorry, yeah.
There's just a one on him.
Yep. You
Yeah.
can see the only threat that you can see is the one last swarm.
I'll stab at the. With my item action, I'll draw a dagger too.
Sure. Hits. Mm. Get those
sneak
ones
attack.
out now. Like I said, get all those ones out now. Get them out now.
Bonus action, I'm going.
You can bonus action offhand. You can do whatever you want with the bonus.
I just have to fix my damage on
Mhm.
the dagger.
Roll the attack, and we'll manually take care of
fixed
it. Okay, cool.
So 17.
Hits.
Feels bad.
One beak.
You poked a rat. It hurt.
You did. You slashed through several of the rats with one of your strikes with your rapier, and kill even more than you think you did. And then you stab at the massive rats, and you pull back, and there's one little rat on it.
Ah! It's like waving its arms on your thing as it's dying.
Mhm.
Ah!
All right, Kilwa.
Poor rat never stood a
Right.
chance.
Just oop.
Hits. Oh, that. Hold on. Something's. My
Yeah,
roll
it's
20's frozen,
right.
I think. There it is. It caught up. Okay.
That's me.
All right, around. Not many rats left in this room.
Sacred Flame.
Cool.
Wow.
Boom. Got
What's
him.
your DC?
14.
All right, they fail and take 1 radiant damage.
Jeff,
One of
please
them
get
burns
your
to a
armor.
crisp.
It's alright. In a couple
Oliver.
levels, I get to add my wisdom to it, so it'll be a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Jeff, I did ask to make sure that you had your things taken care of. You might, as a character choice, not be wearing armor or be wearing some other smaller armor, but
It's light.
I
my
do believe you get to start
chainmail.
with a chain shirt. You get to start with chainmail.
And a shield if you only got one martial weapon.
I already took care of it. Shut up.
Okay. All right, Oliver.
Stab at the rats.
And miss.
Make an offhand.
Hit.
3 for
You cut
favorite.
another rat in half.
It is for 3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you do cut several. All right.
Yeah.
Fix your cheat for favorite to query for favorite enemy. We'll talk about that after this, but we can do that. Okay, Theron. There's like
Quick
3
question.
rats left. Yeah.
As a bonus action, can I pull out my shield?
It
is on me.
An action to actually
Can
dom
I
it.
just like move somewhere where I have advantage? Like, can I move in his square and attack?
You can temporarily occupy the square. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's my attack.
Good.
Did they die?
It does appear that all of the rats in this room are slain.
Do these seem like normal rats, or do they seem like?
Make a nature check.
Oh lord, I'm great at these guys.
Okay.
Can I make one as well?
Sure.
I am
like
rather observant.
Anyone trained in nature can definitely make it.
I mean, I'm not, but I asked.
Okay. Aran, you most certainly notice. These rats are not normal. Like they're not like house rats. They're not like small, like useless rats. They almost seem
Like they've been
to be
trained.
like they've been. No, like physically they're different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after all that, I'll pull out my shield and my sword
Same.
instead of just
I will
having
also pull
one.
out my shield.
And then is
You got any
everyone
more
ready?
of that touches?
How low are you? Out of curiosity.
There you go. Take 5. That's my spell slots.
I'm nicked up, but I got bites where I shouldn't have bites. Couple extra
One big
my.
holes.
don't shine.
It's fine. We'll We'll press on. I just expect me to sit in the back.
Well, Thorin will cautiously. I'm going to be listening, actively listening as I approach, for rats or scurrying
I'm
or
gonna
the like.
prepare a longbow attack for the first rat I see.
Okay, holding out, bow drawn. You'd be moving at half speed for that. Let me put a couple of
Let me
things
get this rat
in
here.
here.
Oh yeah, do I see this?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm putting a couple of things that I.
Are we still in
Did-
initiative?
Until you actually engage with any rats. These guys have not noticed you yet.
I'm gonna stealth forward.
Sure.
Actually, speaking of
Okay.
stealth, I'm going to use my Mask of the Wild.
It is dimly
Sick.
lit. Even in that second room ahead of you, the lighting is somewhat aided by windows along the upper portion of the side walls. There are in this room 2 oil lanterns that are just they're not lit, but they have big oil reservoirs hanging from the ceiling.
Godfrey.
What?
Stay over here.
I got this.
Do you got this, Godfrey?
I got this.
I'm going to. Is everyone ready?
Give a thumbs up with my bow out.
I'm gonna strike as my action. So that my next attack will have advantage.
Okay.
And then,
As you do that, for really big rats, turn and look at the door.
I'll use my held action.
Okay.
and I
I'll
will
cast-
charge forward.
I'll touch Killua on the shoulder and cast Guidance.
Or should I forgot to use my favorite enemy one.
Okay.
Ah!
So that's 10 or 9?
Yeah. It's 10.
10?
Oh wait, no.
Is it plus? It's plus
7,
2,
8,
right?
9. Yeah, 9. My bad.
Okay.
Do we roll initiative or do we leave it?
We'll be leaving it on your initiative orders if I am okay with that, and I am okay with that actually. Okay.
we go into the top or the initiative order?
You
I didn't
bonk out
attack him.
this rat before.
Oh.
That was Oliver's held action.
Oh, cool. Rip.
It slays that
that
rat. So we're actually going to jump back into order because you did not get a surprise round on them. But this probably won't last very long. So the first rat is actually going to... Since you foolishly ran into this room full of rats. Come
Rats
up
know
to
what
you.
advantage is.
Huh?
I said rats know what advantage is in flanking. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Did I mention they're giant? Possibly more intelligent than the average rat. And also
Okay.
doesn't matter because I could put him here and he has pack tactics. So I'll do that.
That's cool.
There, get bit.
I didn't.
Or
get
not. 0.
Why are you rolling your rats publicly?
I will pop out from my hide. I don't know if you want to make a perception. I rolled a 14 for stealth.
Their perception sees you.
Oh, they saw me. So
They rolled a
advantage.
17.
But I am in combat with them.
That's 7.
How do you handle? Can I move through an allied square?
Yes, going through is difficult terrain. So going around Godfrey would be difficult terrain.
Godfrey, why are you in the way so much?
I pop up there.
Mhm.
And I shoot at that one next. The
You got it.
northern one.
Go ahead.
20.
Definitely hits.
Alright, that's 10 points of damage. And
Sneak attack does it.
I retreat back.
All right, Kilba.
I will into the room.
This is some pretty calm and relaxing music, my friend.
Make sure
I
don't
figured not
affect
to.
my
I
quarterstaff
wouldn't need to
is
change this one too much.
lead and then
You can roll a d4. In case that misses. I don't know.
If it did miss, then I'll add 2 to it.
It did not.
Guidance.
But you would need to before you know the result of the roll for future reference. By the by.
Hey, well, I used it. It's fine.
Okay.
That's me.
Aran. Make it so none of my rats get to do anything.
I just burn all the teams.
Okay. Dex save from the giant rat. 18.
Oh yeah, that saves.
All right, Oliver.
And 30. Shoot that rat.
Well, how's that feel?
Feels pretty damn good.
Looking in this room, more of the same from before. This appears to be the grain stores, primarily. And it is understandably darker because the lanterns aren't lit here. And they probably
What are
rarely
these?
were. Should the
Circles.
lanterns hanging from the ceiling.
Okay.
They appear to have really large oil reservoirs. But,
Can
go ahead, what?
I was gonna ask if I could light one.
Make a, since you're just basically taking a fireball in your hand and throwing it at a lamp, I need you to make a dexterity check as well.
Check your save.
Check.
Whoops.
It's okay. Anything lower, and you would risk possibly hitting a box full of really dry grain that may or may not be very, very, very flammable. But you didn't, so it's okay. And it's much brighter in this room. Let's put a box there so I have a token to work with. Yeah. The lantern does a very good job of making the area very bright. Okay. Turn that off.
Will we be keeping the same initiative order whenever we fight anything else?
I'm sorry. I will generally try to prepare my maps a little bit more efficiently next time, but work was such a bitch this week, and I'm actively sick, so I'm not entirely on my game.
It's fine.
For those investigating the back closet here, full of booze.
Oh, cool.
It's stealth. Yeah, kind of hide against the wall.
Sure.
I'm going to casually walk up to the door and see if I can open it.
I'll prepare another attack.
It is unlocked.
I open it.
I'll keep the produce flames out.
I'll
Okay.
cast guidance on Thorin.
All right. In this room, you see 2 giant rats on a giant wheel of cheese. They have eaten themselves stupid almost, and they are just lounging, just with fat bellies in little, like, cubbies that they've eaten out of the cheese wheel for themselves.
Should we shoot these ones?
I
I'm
walk
gonna
up.
shoot it.
Yeah, I walk up. Does it seem aggressive?
No. Are you attacking it?
I mean, we're killing rats.
All right,
Why not
stop.
Kill a rat.
Stop.
If
I
he
was
shoots,
just
I shoot
Stop.
that one.
About to say I was just.
I'm
gonna stab
shooting.
it.
I was shooting the closest.
Okay. Koa, your produce flame does hit the far rat you wanted to hit.
The closest.
The closest. It sets both the cheese and the rat on fire, and the rat is no longer with us.
Feels bad. I'll take
I
a
would
step
like
back.
up.
Oh,
There's still
I
another
s-
rat.
I said since you
Unfortunately,
shot it, I was gonna shoot the far one.
sure.
Yeah, domino effect.
Uh-huh.
Is that one still with us?
That one is no longer with you either. But as you do that and the rats squeak in their death throes, several swarms of rats pop out from various corners and such.
Cool.
And we are once more in initiative, and Theron, you're a little far ahead, but hey,
It's fine.
miscommunications happen.
Nah, it's not a big deal.
I mean, I saw rats, so we're supposed to kill some rats.
Yes, you are.
Technically, we were supposed to get rid of them. We didn't have to kill them.
True.
I'm
Eh,
behind.
Just
Okay.
saying.
Game
Yeah,
is game.
technically, you don't necessarily have to kill the rats. You could just get rid of the rats.
Are we still using the same initiative?
You know what? You guys can re-roll your initiatives, because Theron, I realized you'd have a really bad day.
Thank you.
So re-roll. Each of you guys re-roll your initiative. It'll update on that once you've done so. Okay, cool.
Oh, whoops.
All right.
Mine didn't change.
Alrighty
22.
then. Godfrey, I think you would go before the rats. Yeah, the rats have nothing on there, so okay, cool. No other ties. Aran, you shall be first to act.
All right. On how do you do the ping?
Just hold the click. Hold and click.
Okay.
Alright.
On that one.
All right. Sacred Flamey
14.
Flames. Dex 11. They fail and take radiant damage. Lovely. All right, Theron.
I just close my eyes and I exude this force of thunderous energy as I shoot out a thunder wave. From
Thunder wave. Con saves from all. That's a fail. That's a 0. And that's a fail. All right, all fails, all knocked back. This one I don't think is in range, right? It's 15 foot, like
15
centered
foot
square or something like that.
15
Okay.
foot square.
All right. So these guys are just knocked back into the boxes and stuff, and that one's up against the wall, and they all take 11 thunder damage. Oh dear. Lovely. Killa, why don't you go ahead and take your move as Theron runs away.
I'm just getting in a more defensible position.
Runs away with style?
Sure.
Okay.
Shooting at this rat.
You got it. And it hits. It scorches a few of the rats down. There's not very many in that swarm anymore. 10, 15, or sorry, 10, 20, 30. These rats, they're kind of just, they're all up in the little, like, concaves of the dead rats. They're eating the dead giant rats and the cheese.
You said this is still on fire, yeah? It literally just caught on fire.
Hmm.
So they're just walking through fire?
The blood of the giant rat put the fire out.
Okay.
Whenever you
Fun fact, blood
question
is flammable.
the Sean will make sure that
These ones are gonna try and bite at you. Or a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Oh yeah, because you're stony.
All stone and
Yeah.
stuff.
So they try and bite you, but they one of the rats just chips a tooth and squeaks really loudly and uncomfortably. 0.
Pop out. Did they see me with my 12? I think I got a stealth. Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's still
I'm gonna shoot the swarm on Theron.
Oh, that hits. Oh, that finishes him off. Nice. Okay, Theron is again clear of rats.
Theron gives you a thumbs up.
He sees my
Alright.
back. He sees my back as I step away.
All right,
and
Oliver,
vanishes into thin air.
Alright, I'll shoot this one.
you got it.
And I realized my favorite enemy doesn't give me +2 damage.
Oh, spell.
Well, in that case, it doesn't kill all the rats. There's like 3 of them that dodge out of the way, and they look at you like, dude! And Godfrey, go up. Your AC still shows a 13, by the way. You should probably fix that.
Yeah. Oh, let's see here. If I cut past Orin, that's rough terrain, right?
You're either going to be
I-
stepping on a bunch of boxes or going through Orin.
I can't allow him to just move by me.
It's going to be difficult terrain, just, yeah. Think of it like you're basically moving at top speed. You can't move at top speed, like past somebody, or you're going to just knock into each other.
I think this is
So that'll be 15 feet for you.
Yep.
You should have 30, so you have still half your movement left.
Okay, cool.
Yep. What you doing, Godfrey? You cannot get there.
I'm not trying to get there.
Okay.
I'm trying to do a little bit of this.
You would probably scorch there.
Why
no,
not
I'm not gonna
step
say
a
you're
bit
gonna.
closer.
10,
You could
15.
step forward and do that,
And then
you'd
you
get
can
both
hit
of them.
both of them.
And set the cheese on fire again. Okay. Alright, so deck saves. Deck saves on this one. I'm not even gonna bother because they take half?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. Alright, these ones, deck save. Fail. Full 11. Cool.
Good old Dragonborn.
Yeah. So this swarm is going to get all over that Dragonborn ass.
Hmm.
You say that now, but
I
it
do.
crit you
Feels bad.
for 9.
Miss.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 9 damage.
Oh.
It crit you for 9 damage.
Shit. All right. Big owl.
Mm-hmm. Alright, around. Put these guys on front.
Heck.
I mean, you have lay on hand.
To the ones right in front of me. Sorry.
You got it. The deck save. Deck save. No, they suck. Awesome. Alright. They are very wounded. Theron,
I just turn and I slash at it with my sword.
you got it.
Skudunk.
Ooh, get dunked. Alright. Just a few rats remaining now.
And then I'm going to move here.
Okay, Kilwa.
Mackie.
Ooh, that is not smackety. Alright, so this worm gets up on Theron's face.
Good off
They
in my
are
face.
at half HP, so doot. That is an 8 to hit, so it does not. 0. What form of death are you planning upon them?
Set your version how you want to do this.
God, I'm gonna go ahead.
No,
and...
how do you want to do this is my version of how do you want to do this, but you haven't fought anything really worth how do you want to do this, right? So go ahead, go. Near or far?
We'll go near.
Okay. You obliterate the last couple of rats pretty effectively.
And I just kind of slowly sidestep behind the door.
Just
And
off to the
I'm out.
side, and Oliver.
15, 20. Gets you here. Bonus action. Circle. Miss.
Miss. Well, the first one hit. Nice. Okay, Godfrey.
Is that red still on me?
There's not one still on you. There's one in front of you on target.
Well, obviously. And I'm gonna swing Captain's Log at him.
Sweet.
Gonna try not hitting Zarin.
Just don't net one and we're cool. Sweet.
I definitely didn't nat one, and it was just enough.
Heyo.
Heyo. All right. And you appear to have no more bad dudes near you. And things are relatively quiet in this area. You can explore upon your own. The large wheel of flaming cheese is subsiding and looks rather yummy and melted. I mean, aside from having a lot of little rat bites in it.
Is this blocked off or can we make it through?
You can step over that, but it does appear to lead to just more boxes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will tell everyone that's not the way, and I'll stealth towards the other door.
Okay.
And I'll be as sneaky as always.
Okay.
Yep, sneaky as always.
Just gonna push open the door a little bit.
Hold action, longbow.
Door does not budge.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Those are
I'm going to kick the door down.
Okay. Strength check. Okay. So this reinforced door with two bolted locks on either side. One dragonborn mighty foot slams in and crashes the door down.
So much for stealthy.
So much for stealthy. This storeroom is immediately you're just washed over with this dank stench of roots and mushrooms, and it smells. Oh, there's almost something underneath that as well. It smells of dark and it smells of dank, and
Dank.
with your loud, raucous entrance, blasting the door open off its hinges almost, you hear in the back a voice, almost unfamiliar to the act of speaking. You dare disturb the slumber of mighty Squeakercles? A price shall be paid! Fear me! I am the one who squeaks! And,
is this a broken rat?
I am going to ask you all to please reroll your initiatives.
So if I can slightly see him, just the slightest.
Hmm?
Do I get an attack at disadvantage though? Sweet, another fail.
Yeah. Godfrey is about to run away.
Godfrey's
see.
about to piss himself.
Tharn ain't afraid of no ghost.
Oh, he still showed up as a diseased giant rat. He doesn't show up as Squeakacles. I thought I changed that.
No, he shows
It
up
says
as Squeak.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it updated.
Yeah.
Squeakacles!
I also don't see the initiative button anywhere. Oh, there it is.
I'm still not on the turn order.
You have to click your token first.
I did.
His token
Is
might
it
not be
down
connected
too?
to his sheet.
Make sure it's down to Sean. You should.
Yeah,
check
it's
his-
Godfrey. Yeah,
You do it, Sean.
his token looks good. Let me
Is
grab
it
your sheet and let's see
linked
what the
to
hell.
his sheet?
Should be, like I said, it's linked to his sheet.
Are there two Godfreys?
I don't know. Let me
I don't think the world
reset
can
your
even
token
handle
here.
one Godfrey, honestly.
All right, let me reset your token. Save. There. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing wrong, son. Also, you're welcome for the initiative roll.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Man, you're not gonna make him take the 9. Impressed?
I mean, he's pretty beat up, and I don't want him to die to Squeaklecleese. I mean, it is
It would be
really
pretty
still
funny.
the first day, you know?
It would be
It's
pretty
his
funny.
first day. You don't want him to die on his first day. But 0.
Mm.
You have heard the mighty Squeaklecleese. What do you do?
Importantly, does this Squeaklecleese hear me? That I stealthed. You know what?
I'm gonna say that stealth is pretty broken. But what was your stealth? Let's see.
I was about to say, I'm the only one at
I'm
the
gonna say, you know what? Yeah, he can't roll that good. So yeah, you're fine. You can have a sneak attack on this. Theron, you do not.
I pop out
I wasn't expecting him.
and I shoot at him.
Okay. Alrighty.
14
That
for
is
21, to be fair.
yeah. And that definitely hits. Boom. Nice.
Boom.
Very nice.
Dang.
See, I told you that the damages they were gonna come, and they did. Oh boy, did they!
I shuffle back. Good job, you guys get him.
All right.
Still not really seeing which area did this voice come from? I don't see him.
It came in from down
Right
here.
or
He
left?
could probably follow where the arrow went.
Yeah, the arrow went down that
Oh,
way.
okay, now I barely see it. Well, might as well keep going. 5, 10, 15.
He's fully visible for me. Can I take my HUD action?
That reset when Theron kicked the door in.
Why?
Did you say? I didn't hear you say it,
I
but
never heard you say that action.
I remember him saying he had a hold action. He said he
Yeah,
had
but that was earlier,
already.
I thought.
yeah, I
Anyways.
thought that was for the last room.
I said it every time it goes into a. It's whatever. It's
Every
fine.
time we had
All right, you know what? Fine, go for it. Shoot him. Hits.
Thorin, you do have a D4 by guidance, by the way.
Oh,
You
sweet.
can use it for ability checks.
Well, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Compelled Duel. And say,
Ooh. Wisdom save?
yeah, wisdom save. If you
Okay.
are so mighty, let you come.
I can! I think he intended to all along.
Yeah, that's fine. And then
Alright.
I will point at him and use True Strike to have advantage on my next attack.
You got it. Do you not get that from Compelled Duel anyway?
duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you. So anything other than you.
Other than you.
Yeah.
It mustn't-
I don't see any
no, I
way
don't-
that
I
this
don't
is
get
disadvantage.
It might.
on-
It is
just
probably
makes
a
it
different
better.
paladin thing. I was thinking of something else. Okay, Godfrey.
Sean, did you ever roll that intimidation?
I don't think he was trying to intimidate.
Okay.
Were you trying to intimidate? I didn't see anything.
No, he wanted.
But no,
you to
yeah,
try to scare
Squeaklecleese
him.
was just showboating.
I'm gonna... What's in this box over here?
Fruit.
I'm gonna take a fruit.
I mean, there's a giant rat over here.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not my
You're gonna
growl.
go fight the giant rat? You are being paid to go kill them.
That's true. But I can't kill anything on an empty stomach.
We just ate. Come on.
Didn't just eat.
We
We
literally
just ate breakfast.
Godfrey spends his turn arguing about fruit and eating it. It's make a perception check, Godfrey.
It's all
This should be
dependent
fun.
on my
Rat
rat.
poop
I am.
all over it.
Okay. Good to know. Around.
Time for him to get a disease.
Okay.
It's a spell attack roll.
Oh, spell attack roll. Yes, definitely hits. Whoo! Damn!
Oh my lord!
Whoo! Be still my heart. God damn, that's some damage. Nice roll, dude. Poor Squeakacles. You just charred a huge chunk out of his face.
Well, see, I was
Like
gonna
one
use
entire
command.
side of all of his whiskers is just burned now. He looks mean. And he
I
looks
was
mad.
gonna use command to make him leave, but then someone had to use a different ability to make him stay and fight. So I'll just fight.
Sorry.
So Squeakacles calls out, "Minions! Kill the tall one who burns!"
We're both tall.
Good luck.
The tall one who burns. You don't burn.
Oh, that's a lot.
Well, you know, it's Squeakacles, yo. They will act next
That's good.
round. But Squeakacles will step 1, 2, 3. Yep. Step up to you, Theron.
It's a bonus action. Just saying.
Yeah, cool. On you? On yourself?
Oh yeah, all myself. Oh yeah.
'Kay.
I just pissed off the big guy. I'm not.
Oh, the big guy is compelled to attack Theron, though.
Yeah, he has
And we'll
to-
do so! Oh, with a 13 to hit, though.
Big guy has a lot of little
good old
buddies.
stone.
Alright, Kawa.
I even sent you the proper pronunciation.
What is it?
Killua.
Kilowa? I am purposefully trying to not call you Kahlua.
Okay.
Because that's just going to make me want to
Kahlua.
drink. And that's not going to end well. Kiliwa.
I'm
Kiliwa?
just gonna...
Oh, hey, that's pretty good. Oh,
Well,
Mm.
down.
Well,
oh
damn.
wait, guiding bolt, guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Oh yeah.
Guiding bolt.
check.
Yeah.
You
You
have
just
to love your cleric. Come on.
Yeah. So, yeah, you singe his ear. Poor Squeakacles.
That's a crib, baby.
I like how...
All right. Any other movements or anything off of you? Otherwise, Oliver's up.
I'll go
just
and get it out of the way.
Okay.
Just a quick ironic comment. The damage I rolled 3 6s. So
Mhm.
apparently my character likes 6s.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he does.
And in 3s. Maybe he should be evil.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Oliver?
I'ma shoot him.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Job's done.
Nice and simple.
Job's done. 0.
Good. Go.
Pop in. Gonna go ahead and say, yo, knock knock, who's there? Short bow.
Short bow
It
is
misses.
there.
Eh,
Short bow is
that's
no
about
longer
as
there.
As good as your joke was, honestly.
I play it off like I was looking at someone else.
Alright, Theron.
So
The Squeakacles bears down upon
if I
me.
shoot something in a 5-foot line, will that hit all 3 of these?
It depends on the spell.
I mean, it's my lightning bolt breath.
Is it a line
Yeah.
or a cone?
Yeah.
It's a line.
It's a. You know what?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say because Squeakacles is big,
Kind of has to
and he's
veer off to the
probably
side
yeah.
anyways. Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
something
yeah.
like
Sure.
that,
That you know what? We'll say yes.
Boom, 5 damage.
Boom. Dex saves. Alrighty. Dex from Squeakacles. 11 fails. And from Swarm 1 succeeds and
3
fails.
damage, 5 damage.
I've been rounding up,
Oh,
sirs.
3 damage and 5 damage.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
man.
I know. Godfrey. Make me a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
I should probably mute
Good to
myself
know.
first.
Your turn. Make your turn.
You alright over there?
Yeah, I'm getting ice. I'm sorry, I forgot to put myself.
All right, Godfrey. You take your turn as normal.
I I'm gonna try this and see if it works. It didn't work. Heck. Let's lay on hands.
Just dump your 5 points of lay on hands into yourself.
Yep.
All right, there's your action.
Yep.
Let me read something about lay on hands as well.
It does. It cures diseases and poisons.
But do you have
Up
to
5
specifically?
points.
No, it just does it.
If
Okay,
you
cool.
spend 5 points or more, I believe.
All right,
No,
good to
you have
know. Godfrey, go ahead.
Is it
I
just
thought
one?
I thought it was to specifically do it.
Yeah, you have to basically burn 5 points.
Hmm
Yeah, but he just burned 5 points.
No,
To heal himself.
Yeah, but it does that as well.
It heals
You-
and does that.
Yeah.
5 points or more does both.
Alternatively, you spend 5 points of your pool to cure the target of one disease or neutralize a poison affecting it.
Oh,
That's all. So it is
Okay.
if used not for
It's
healing.
not both.
feels bad.
Feels
Oh, I
bad,
thought
man.
it was. My
Also,
bad.
you don't know anything, Godfrey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
he just
still don't
healed
know that you're
himself.
diseased.
He wouldn't feel sick or anything.
Not yet.
I mean, he
Not
just
yet.
ate it. He like 6 seconds ago he took a bite.
Yeah, you're.
That's true. Fair enough.
Well, that was my turn.
You can you have movement.
I'm good.
Okay, Mr. Paladin.
Oh, could you? All right. So if that's your turn, roll me a d4.
I mean, Jacob.
Okay.
He may be a paladin,
Thanks.
but he's a paladin who doesn't have any armor at the moment for some reason.
All right, Aran, you're up.
I'm the big guy.
Oh yeah. Okay, dex save. I'm guessing big. Yep. Where's my rat? Dex save. Ooh, 18.
Ooh, that's
That-
scary.
Yeah, that's gonna save, I think.
Oh yeah, no, it does.
All right. Oh boy, the swarms are up now.
Yeah, if only it wasn't
Good
just
thing
two
I'm
of
not
us
in the
here.
room.
Yeah.
Only there was a paladin or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
paladin still doesn't have armor, I believe.
That's not who they were commanded to attack, though.
Yeah, they were commanded to basically all swarm.
Or
All right, all four, my friend. Unfortunately.
Gotta beat it at 18.
Yeah, well, there are 4 of them, and 2 of them are attacking at advantage. 1, a 4 to hit. 2, a 13 to hit. 3, an 18 at advantage. And 4, a 21 at advantage. So the first is for 2 piercing. The 2 hits. The first for 2 piercing. The second for 8 piercing.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh dear. As another,
Well, this is a
2d4
Brandon.
yeah, 2d4, and they rolled 2 4s. Oof. Rough, dude. Rough. Squeaker Cleese will exact his vengeance upon thee now. At advantage because of his allies. Mayor, yeah.
Yeah.
That
you're
is an
good.
18 to hit, sir.
Great.
For 7 piercing, as mighty Squeaker Cleese chomps down on thine head. And Killua. I'm going to put over here so you can clearly see that Aran is having a bad time.
I don't have any more healing though.
Oh, man.
I'm also
Paladin just used all his healing.
yeah.
Bad
Mhm.
guy.
I'm also freaking out over the fact that Jeff started with leather armor instead of chain armor.
He can start with what he wants to. He could be a dex-based paladin.
Relax, guys. It's cool.
Be fine. Unless it's not fine, in which case, I don't know what happens.
Produce flame the rat that is on top of Orin.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as they don't keep trying to eat him, I think we're okay.
All right.
Well,
Because I already used my action to do that, and I don't think I can pull him out anyway. There's like too many rats.
Just kill all
Alright,
the things.
Oliver.
We're good.
How's the big rat looking?
Pretty beat up.
You kill the big guy, I bet they'll leave.
Unfortunately, that does not kill the big guy. Nor does it hit him.
I'm rolling a physical dice for my saving throws, by the way.
Alright, that's
I
it.
understand.
That's it.
Okay. 0.
Just up there. He's down, right? Theron's down.
Theron is down.
no,
Oran
no.
is down.
Oran is
Oran
down.
Oran is down.
Orin is down. Theron is
Alright.
still up. He's just.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm
gotten
gonna shoot
bitten.
the big guy.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Uh,
Roll that beautiful crit footage.
Roll
it
a
again.
sneak attack again. Oh yeah.
18.
How do you want to do this?
Yes.
He says, "Who's there?" And I shoot him in the face, and I say, "Arrow, arrow to the face." Just simple. I want it.
Arrow to the face.
I just
there.
want it to be
Severely
the
charred
worst.
face.
I want it to just be the
Uh,
worst fucking joke. And it's like
Alright, that was
just
great.
bad.
Nice.
Just a quick question. Percentage-wise, how much did my attack do?
So he can die
About
happy.
20%.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had 80 HP.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay. It appears that the rats are starting to just dissipate a little bit like normal rats now that Squeakacles is down.
I start just stepping towards them, trying to scare them off,
They scatter pretty quickly.
and then I'm going to try to get him up with a medicine check because I'm great at these guys.
Alright,
Someone
roll
else
it.
can help me.
Please don't
Oh my
crit
God.
fail. Oh, thank God.
Alright, Aran, you are stable.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll me a d4, because I don't think they have any healing.
Oh yeah, it's the cleric who's down.
I rolled
Yeah.
4.
Then, we'll see you in 4 hours.
I will carry him on my shoulders.
Are all the
For
rats
reference, I weigh 208 pounds.
I have a strength of 18. It's all good.
What's
Okay,
That's
so,
great.
Killa, beyond that, seemingly unimpassable, wall of,
we out of
boxes.
are we
It
out of
seems to
initiative?
you are
Yeah.
out of initiative. The rats have dissipated now that the Squeakacles has fallen, and in front of you is a set of kind of crudely stacked boxes, and you hear the sound of a whimpering something behind that.
Are the boxes like? Do they have anything in them?
Perception check. They appear to have grains and goods. They appear actually untouched by the rats.
Well, okay, not burning them then.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
I
can
checked-
someone
checked the
like
box. I
help me
investigated the box.
move
Make
these
sure there's no
over
like
out of
traps
the way?
on.
I'll start checking to make sure. Oh, he's gonna do that.
Was that a request for an investigation roll for those looking for traps? They do not appear to be trapped. They appear to be kind of haphazardly just stacked in a very, very rushed. Mike, mute yourself.
Can I just pick them up and start moving them off to the side?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear a man calling out, "Who's there? What is... Are they gone? Are they gone?
Oh my God, his face.
Tell me they're gone. Tell me they're gone. Are they gone?
I can't
Hello?
take that face seriously.
Yes, they're
What's
gone.
going on?
What is that?
What's
stupid
going on, man?
comment?
Please help me!
Is that like the weirdest face?
I've been in here for 3 days!
How are you? Yeah.
Hold on, I have
You
to
know what?
maintain composure.
Stay-
Ask who he is.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. My name is Kevin. I only recently joined the... I only recently was hired, and I may have fallen asleep in here, and I woke up, and giant rats were in the way. What are you attempting to insight?
See if he
See.
was just hired to be here? Like, I'm trying to
Oh, yeah,
get a
he's
feel
telling
of
the
whether or
truth.
not he's lying or not.
He was just hired, but you get the impression that that's not the entire story.
You're not getting out of here until you tell us what happened.
I told you I was
Tell us
doing
what
the.
actually happened.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I'm trying. I'm sorry. It's been a really really rough week. Okay. So I was in here and I was doing some stocking and I got kind of tired and I
start
took a nap.
cleaning my blade.
And that's all. I took a nap, and I may or may not have locked the door properly, and they may have gotten in because of the seals. They weren't like locked, so like sorry.
I grab him.
Ah,
I think your boss wants to talk to you.
And I give him.
okay.
I look at him. I say, guys, hold on 1 second. I was like, I don't think you're getting it. And I get like real close, like right up next, and I like put my arm around him as like a buddy. I'm like, and I look at him. I'm like, no, your boss, the other boss, he didn't come back. We came to get you.
Do you mean Mr. Wine?
Who's the guy that is that the guy that out of gate?
Yeah, that's the owner. That's the owner.
Of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
Oh no. Oh, oh.
your other boss.
I don't
Well, it's
have
deception
another
check
boss.
to convey my heavy-handed insinuation.
He's even
I
of
think
your
I-
insinuation, he's lost. He
The guy
ain't
that
the
hired
sharpest.
you.
Yeah, Mr. Wine hired me.
Let's him go, man. He's obviously shooken.
Oh,
He's the thing that let them in here.
Look, I'm sorry. I screwed up. Okay, I just screwed up.
Be talking.
And I just
The owner.
okay.
Say another word, and your face will look like that rat over there.
I mean, we all make mistakes. You can't be this harsh with him. You're new here, right?
Oliver, we need to take him to the boss. That's what we were hired to do.
You don't have to manhandle him, though.
Making sure he knows how it
I
is.
I would like Theron to make a perception check.
I'm still holding on to him.
I know.
Okay, question real quick.
Sure.
Kahlua is giving Orin a good berry.
You are awake.
I'm awake.
You're up at 1
Okay.
HP.
All right. Theron, this poor man has peed himself.
Oh. Disgusting.
Orin
Come
sits
with
up and
us.
grabs his head. What's going on?
Well, we found the one who let the rats in here.
It was an accident.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Was it actually an accident?
You can explain it to the boss and the owner of the place. I'm sure he would love to talk to you. And I begin walking him upstairs.
I'd like to go to the door he forgot to seal.
Okay. It'd be behind him.
Is there a way to check to make sure nothing else has come through other than him and
It is
like
well
the
and
investigation
thoroughly
from that?
sealed now. Like, you go ahead and make an investigation check. Okay. But
figures?
it definitely appears jammed. Like, you jiggle it and it just won't move.
Did you jam the door?
Yeah. I was trying to like go up and just fix my problem before it got any worse, and I slammed the door, and I think I broke it.
Sure, the owner will love to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, we all make
Is there
mistakes,
any
but
way that we might not tell Mr. Wine?
Got
oh yeah,
500 gold.
I mean, there is a way. I mean, you can't
N-
afford it, but there's a way.
no.
Well, then
No,
I
I
suppose
don't.
you're talking to Mr. Wine. And we begin to head upstairs.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna hand everyone a good berry because I forgot to do that at the beginning of this.
Yay, 4 HP.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
So if
The
you're
berries are
full, you
yummy.
don't have to eat them.
You're quite full from the good berry and the very large breakfast you had. But coming upstairs, dragging Kevin Stronghammer. Rankus, the owner, looks over at you. Oh, Kevin, you're still here. I thought you had just decided not to work here after the rats became a very. My God, what happened to your face? Looking at you, Iran, and you, Theron. Are you boys okay?
They've been crying. It's
He
fine.
let some very big rats into a basement.
I see.
And also broke the door.
I see.
And I kind of shove him towards the bus.
Kevin,
Speak up.
is this true? Um, yes, Mr. Wine, it is true. Yes. He just he gives up. He's just completely defeated now. And Mr. Wine looks at it and just shakes his head. God damn it! You know the only reason you're here is it's a favor to it's just a favor to your father anyway. Ah.
Oh, he was also apparently sleeping on the job. That makes any difference as well.
Really?
I thought he fell
Well-
asleep after he betrayed him.
I'm just going to have a chat with him then. Perhaps your father can help pay for the lost grain. And the successfully completed contract.
There's also a little bit of melted cheese. That's not my fault, I swear.
I'm sure. Wait,
It
Kevin?
was rat infested.
where was the cheese? There was.
To be fair, there were rats living in it.
Like, I don't think you would mind too much.
Probably
But it's a
best.
bit-
You don't
Oh.
understand. That cheese is some of the best Gorgonzola wheels that you will ever lay your eyes on, sir.
Correction, it used to
They
be
were
the
covered
best.
in rats.
Yeah, there were rats living inside it. I don't know if you'd want it.
I mean, they looked pretty happy with it, though.
Kevin, that's coming out of your hide. And you just see him stiffen up and gulp. And he looks back at you again and says, well, overall things business. He pulls out a sack full of gold. I believe the contract was for 300. But, I suppose I could, give you a little something extra. And he takes out two, kind of crudely designed, bottles. One of them, kind of green, and one of them a, dark black. Says these were, some of the specialty items that I've imported recently to help my baking business. You know how it is. You have to do these things to improve your business. A couple of them that you might be just interested in. I'm doing a little test program of it. Just maybe try out the ingredients, see if they work for you.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Well, then why are you handing it to us?
pilot program.
All right, no, it's cool. Hey, we always appreciate freebies.
And I appreciate you guys just supporting small business.
Hey, small businesses grow the city. That's
Thorn
right.
Thorn
takes
will
the
take
stack
the
of
gold
gold
and
and
begin
walks
to.
out.
I was about to say, Thorn is going to go ahead and take the gold.
Anybody
before
take the
you can,
potions?
Yeah, I'll take them.
And disperse it evenly amongst the group. So,
Or in raise hand, I can identify those potions
Do
later.
you want to split them up, or do you want to just put it in party loot?
Orin can cast Identify on them later. You might need to sleep first. But
Can do that now as a ritual when you guys get back if you want to.
okay, sure.
also, everyone take 33 gold.
Yay!
Woo!
Okay.
And then, someone want to take 34 gold?
Yes, I'll take 34. Or
So,
you know what? Take 1 gold into party funds.
There you go. That's how we get it
Hey,
all
there you
started.
go. This is now
Hey,
you've got
this
party
is our
funds.
first gold.
This is the party's first gold. And now, wait, I thought it was 300 gold.
No,
100
was
goes to the
300.
guild.
100
Or
goes to guild
the-
leader.
Yeah, it's a guild.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
100
I
to
forgot
guild,
that
200
I
to
forgot
us.
we had to give 100 to the guild.
Can I recover half my arrows, by the way?
Yes, you can.
I believe
Boom.
PHP rule is just you take a minute, you find half arrows.
There you go. And it's Pop McCree for the party loot today. And you guys exit the Buns and Stuff Bakery.
Back to guild.
Okay.
Good job, Team Rat Buns.
Team Rat Buns, huh?
Godfrey, what were you doing in there?
Hmm?
You didn't contribute to the final fight. I need to have allies that I can trust at my back.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to,
Next time, keep up. And he walks away.
Damn!
Ooh,
just don't
damn! Okay.
And here I thought I was gone from the scary authority figures.
You're never all the way away from them. And it seems as if Papa Grandor is becoming.
Wow, dude. Call
Darn
him
is a
back to
whole
Papa
lot
Camera.
scarier.
Yeah. Call him back to the Papa Grandor. Oh my. Okay. To the Order of the Broken Claw.
Golden Claw? No.
We should
Broken
just rename
Claw.
it Golden Claw at this point.
It really
Ah,
should,
Party
because
Golden
we
Claw.
keep calling it that.
At this point, seriously, we should just rename it to Golden Claw.
Or maybe we'll make our party the Golden Claw, just to fuck
Yeah,
with them.
let's just name ourselves the Golden Claw. Huh?
Gold lobsters.
We'll think on it. We'll come back.
We do need to come up with a party name at some point.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's
I
fine.
think we should do a little more than killing rats.
Yeah, before we start
Just,
actually thinking about it.
To
not
be
much
fair,
brag on.
Squeakacles was a pretty big rat.
That
We could
was a
please-
fairly big
I
rat.
fucked Squeakacles up,
You
alright?
did.
Yeah, you
He
did.
fucked me up
You
back,
messed him
but
up.
I got him first. That's all that matters.
That's all that
I
matters.
really
Got him
enjoy
first.
the name Squeakacles, though.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. So before you guys get back, most of it's going to be lower impact for the rest of the session, but I like to give everybody a chance. We're a bit late for a break, but I'd still like to give everyone a chance for a break. Get up, get something to drink. I certainly need something to drink because I have a sore throat like a motherfucker. Squeakacles is a hard voice to pull off. When you have a sore throat.
Rage!
Oh God.
I mean, that was the voice.
That was still the best.
It was. It is
Still
one of
the
my
best
favorite
voice.
voices. Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
Your
So-
Squeakacles voice may or may not have saved a party member from leaving.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
not
Huh.
actually, but it was pretty good. I'll give you props for it.
Well, thank you. So formally back up at 10 for wrap up and whatever you're gonna do for your new toys. can't really get us into any more trouble in an hour.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
I mean,
You can certainly try.
we can always
I'm pretty
just have a
sure
fist
we can
fight in a tavern.
easily get into a fight. Let's
Yeah.
go piss off what's her face.
What's her face?
I
That
don't
is how you
remember
get
her
in a fight right
name.
there.
Maybe you should spend an hour learning people's names.
If you could make a list, that would be great.
Sure.
But I'll be right back.
Also, I like the party so far.
You guys seem to
Pretty-
work pretty good, except for some of you who
Except for Godfrey, who
don't.
doesn't.
Yeah. Tharn is not going to be as accepting of you as Grandor was, just so you know. If you don't contribute, there will be party conflict.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Real soon.
Tharn is a battle-hardened soldier.
Can we just put up the party conflict meme for our thing? No, because party conflict.
We already have it in the rules
Yeah.
or whatever.
I really like it. So,
Shh. Cash, shut up.
and now we're gonna go kill Godfrey.
Oh man. But yeah, Tharn's gonna be fun. He's a whole different character from Grandor. I love it.
A whole new Grandor.
Alrighty,
Except
I'll be right
his
back. I'm gonna
name
go
is
get something to drink.
Sauron.
Okay.
Same.
Same.
I got a drink during the fight, so.
Hello.
Hello.
How's Vec? Is it just you?
I don't know who else is here, but I know that I am.
Well, hello, friend. What does a point in barbarian give you? Hmm.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Am I the last?
Nope, you're the
I do not
second.
believe so. I think we're
Okay.
still waiting on like half of everybody.
That's okay. I formally said the top of the hour, so.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you guys like Squeakleys?
I like them.
The compelled duel was funny.
Yeah.
I basically didn't want him to get any bright ideas of attacking my cleric, and then he commanded his minions to attack my cleric. So
I'm back.
also tank sorcerer is different and fun. It's basically only good at early levels, and then later on when people start actually hurting, I'll be more of a support tank, which is why I'm kind of being on Jeffrey's butt about, or Godfrey's butt about being up front.
Yeah, Jeff, are you here?
Now I am.
Did you choose chainmail or did you have leather armor?
I chose leather.
It's an interesting decision.
RP.
It is your choice, of course.
Yeah, Mike.
But-
Leather armor is just gonna severely limit your tanking ability, and that's kind of what we needed.
Yeah, I mean, paladin equal tank usually.
That's an interesting cleric picture.
Back.
Is that Panda?
Negative.
So I
Oh, no,
mean,
it's type.
I was gonna say I have a hard time.
so thing,
telling
Jeff.
if it's yet.
Typically, and I'm not gonna, berate you on this because it is your choice, of course. If you want to keep going with it, it's cool. Typically, if you're building a strength-based attacker, your dex is lower, and it shows here. It's a 14, and it's much lower than your strength. So typically, you want to have a heavy armor that doesn't rely on your dex to give you an AC bonus.
He can do medium armor.
Yeah,
Mhm.
medium armor is a good in between if you want something that isn't heavy armor.
I know.
So I mean, okay, yeah. If you're looking at going with something lightweight and like maybe a later multi-class, that's cool too. But let's talk after, because it's to me it just feels like a very very high level meta build. Like if you have like a really like high level reason for doing everything. Otherwise, Godfrey's probably gonna die.
Also, Sean.
Hmm?
What time is it? Like in game, after all that.
You're coming
Mid-afternoon,
on.
probably.
Yeah, you're coming on mid-afternoon. You
Okay.
like not really even late. Like you started off. You had your tour. You had your orientation. Then after orientation, you had a nice big breakfast. So I'd say you left at about 10. Yeah, I'd say it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Really glad that I thought to have Goodberry like cast before this day and then forgot about it until I'm like, oh wait, I have these on my sheet. Shoot.
So remember, they only last 24 hours. So
I know, you cast them at night or in the morning and you're good for the whole day. I was just out of spell slots, so I was like, crap, I can't heal him. And then I saw I had Goodberry. Yeah.
Remember, Mike, Goodberry literally saved the entire party.
I know, that's why I have it prepped.
What I
I'm
missed-
mentioning. I'm talking about Jacob's Friday game. We had a Lost Mines game, and just with a little bit of a kick to it, you know, kicking
Right.
up the difficulty because most of the party was experienced. We only had a couple of guys who were new.
Did we have anybody who was new?
we had
Mhm.
Bobby for a little while, and then he left. So
Oh.
So we were all nice and new. We were all nice and experienced, so and a little extra challenge. 5 out of the 6 actually party members were down and making death saving throws. One of them was off trying to sell his soul to the Black Spider for
Because he
leniency.
didn't want to die.
I was just gonna run away when I got out.
Yeah. And I nat 20 a death save. Get back up at 1 HP while the bad guy's not looking and start giving out fucking good berries.
It was
he
great.
had a really good stealth roll too. So Frankie, who was the rogue of the party, was just sitting there talking to the Black Spider as our monk Sean just casually runs around giving everyone good berries.
I think I could see Pasm just see it happening. I was like, okay.
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
like plan of action from tricking and escaping turned into tricking and killing.
Also, Panda, your token is very interesting. Are you going Grave Domain or? Oh no, you said
That's
knowledge.
just a placeholder.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, that's a little spooky for a cleric.
Poopy.
Very spoopy.
If I was going evil, that would definitely be my icon, but no. It's just a
Yeah.
placeholder, something I had.
Evil grave domain cleric.
I also
just played a-
enjoy your character. He seems pretty cool. I also enjoy Zero. He seems kind of fun.
Yeah, I enjoy them.
I thought about doing a bard.
Bards are fun.
Yeah, I was gonna be a.
I
like a
love the
trashy-
smartass rogue so much more.
I was gonna do a trashy romance novelist bard.
That would have been great.
So when I inspired people, I was gonna read like 50 passage from like 50 Shades of Grey or something.
That's perfect.
It would have just made it.
Romeo and
It's
Juliet.
it's better for at the table type shit, but like I love bards for that reason. You get real fucking weird. I don't like. I'm not a fan of super serious characters. It's
I
never
could
really-
tell.
That's not a
more
bad
fun.
thing.
And
Every
that's
party
that-
needs
yeah,
someone
that's
with
good.
fun.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
trust
our
me.
group. I don't think you have to worry about getting very super serious characters.
Tharn is like semi-serious, but it's hard for me to stay serious, so it's hard for me to stay in character with Tharn.
All right, so do I have a Frankie?
No.
I don't. Oh, okay.
Ooh, Jeff.
Maybe.
All right, Jacob,
Hi.
Mike, Panda, Type. I've heard you guys. We all
Um,
here?
No, I'm not here. I am somewhere else.
I
I
see.
am on the toilet on the computer, but actually just at my desk.
Okay.
So you have like one of those old people porta potties,
That would
At
be
your desk,
amazing.
and you're just sitting there casually
No,
using the restroom.
No, what I need to do is I need to get a movable desk to take into the bathroom.
Can we
because-
just move
No,
on
you
from the
don't need that. I
subject?
think we're good. I think we're good. Let's
Let's move on.
Are you sure,
Alright.
Sean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, gone through an entire combat at the bathroom before.
Shut up,
Moving
Mike.
on. You guys get back to the Broken Claw. And, common room, deserted.
What time of day is it?
Going on about 2 p.m.
I have no basis of. If
Who
that's
took the
normal or not.
potions?
I did.
Orin goes over to Kahlua. If you want to give me the potions, I can identify them.
Everyone calls me Kahlua for some
I
reason.
was about to say,
Oh my god.
Bruh, I don't know
Kahlua
what you
has
want
one
from me,
time.
alright?
Actually, I got Kahlua.
Would we have
It's,
been able to take a
Killua.
short rest on the casual walk home?
Kahlua.
Question mark.
On the casual walk home? I
Yeah.
mean, really have to rest for a short rest.
I mean, that's pretty resting. It's just resting.
We're
while
not in a rush
looking
anyway,
around.
so.
Yeah.
Just kind of find a nice little side park and just take a rest.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I will.
Alright, while we do
let
that, I'll
you
identify.
Do the identify.
You
thing
actually
while-
find you actually find a small batch of daisies in this park, Godfrey. Okay.
We are doing the potions.
So, identify as a ritual. Great. So, you have 2 potions. The green one is a potion of enlarge. It is a potion and will act as if the spell enlarge reduce, just for enlarge, has been cast on you for the duration of the spell. And
Okay.
the other is a potion of spider climbing, which acts as a potion of spider climbing.
Can I have that?
The spider climbing one or the enlarged one?
Yeah, that spider
I-
climb one.
I could
Alright.
have use of the enlarged potion.
Go ahead and take it, my friend.
Just out of character, FYI, Orin would love to be the group's identifier.
Sure.
Whole
I mean, if you
gaining
have the
knowledge
ability to
kind
do
of
it,
thing.
why not?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
I'm just
can.
saying, like, it's an extra thing as like his knowledge seeking behavior. That
Yeah.
kind of yeah.
At the park, after you're done, I would like to play dragon chess with you. I have dragon chess.
Orin accepts.
At the park?
I play winner.
Orin
I'm
definitely
sure there's
accepts.
a bench or a table
Okay.
or something.
So make 3 intelligence rolls each. Best of 3 wins.
He's gonna win, by the way. I have a -1 intelligence.
See, I was hoping for wisdom.
Are you
because
doing
strategy-
intelligence checks
but-
or saves?
Intelligence checks. Have
Do you have
fun.
proficiency? Do you have proficiency in Dragon Chess?
I would, yes. Do I add my proficiency?
So you get to add your proficiency bonus to
So
it.
it's 13.
So it's the same as
9,
a save
and
then at
8.
that point, right?
So I still win. That's
He
hilarious.
still wins, yeah. I mean, you have
I
a +3.
play
I have a
winner.
-1 or a +1
Alright,
with
Aram, you're a little unfamiliar with the rules, but after a few back and forth, you're like, why did he even do that? This is so easy, and you just destroy him.
I never am
Um,
able to win at this stupid game, and I just put it back in my bag.
Can I? No, I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight Ruin.
I walk away angrily.
I'm not allowed to fight Ruin. Why'd you take it?
So,
Orin-
short rest?
Orin takes his book out and reads. Well,
Oliver just returns to the guild hall.
I even made a special dragon chess roll.
So Oliver, you're not hanging out with the group for their short rest in the park?
Nah.
oh, I want to roll my hit die because yeah, I'm kind of.
Right.
Hey,
Kind of beat up a little bit.
much better.
So Oliver, hanging out at the guild hall, what do you want to do? You have about an hour before everybody else gets there now.
I'd like to just buy some arrows.
Okay.
Go somewhere and get arrows.
Second floor general store might have some.
I'll check there first then. That sounds
Okay.
Perfect. Hello.
No one's home.
No one is.
Hello.
No one's home.
Is it,
Make an investigation or perception. Your choice.
Awesome.
Not hard to say.
Sweet.
In rather elegant typing, there's a sign on the countertop that says, take what you need and leave a note. Honor system only. If you lie to me, I'll have you killed. Tilde, Ravi.
All right. I put 3 gold down and I take 60 euros.
Okay. Do you leave a note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take what you want, leave the gold, make them figure out what inventory is missing.
That's evil.
Really, that's worse than just stealing.
That's actually just terrible.
or just steal something else and then of equal value, and then it's just like, who knows?
That's terrible.
I do leave a note and, and take the.
Mhm.
and,
Okay. 60 euros.
Tis a lot.
Alright, so you all get back, I assume.
I mean, probably. Does anybody stop us on the way back?
Guild Hall, the common room for the Guild Hall is empty at this hour. It's gonna be about 3 o'clock.
There are tables in the common room, yeah?
Mhm.
I pull out the dragon
Nice big
chest
long
set again,
tables.
and I'm like, I want a rematch.
You say this to Orin.
Yeah.
He agrees.
Okay.
My pleasure.
Okay. Alright, Oliver, you can go ahead and meet the group after the Dragon Chess match. We'll say you come on down after that. Alright, roll 'em, boys.
I rolled 1, and then he rolls 1, and then I roll.
Okay.
Oh,
You're winning!
oh,
Oh!
no!
Oh
That
Don't
one.
you
Dude,
get, don't you have
Even if
proficiency?
I roll a 1, we tie on
Oh.
that. So
Oh,
Oh.
no! I mean, you tried the first
Alright,
one, so
Baron?
one more is that?
Baron, with a strong opening, and you've got this. You got an idea now. You got a real good plan. You're. Aram was just toying with you the entire time.
no!
Hey, Thurun, you wanna fight me?
I'm sorry,
see-
friend. I thought
see a bit
I
of
thought
lightning
you would
come
be
out
a
of his
lot
nose.
better.
You see more lightning come out of his nose, and he just storms off.
Hey, he left it this time. Or
Hmm?
He comes back, takes the dragon chest set.
Damn it! You suck!
Yes, Kalua?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to play Dragon Chess, but he took it.
Ah, perhaps we'll procure another set sometime. And he pulls out his book.
You all wait maybe another 20, 30 minutes.
If I don't notice anyone, like, would I know if it's normal for there to be no one around?
I guess make an insight check.
Actually, nah, screw it.
It's not unusual for a guild hall to be empty in the middle of the day.
I
Okay,
believe
cool.
it's very common in Italy.
I'm going
have-
to
they have
drop off. Did he tell us where to drop off the gold whenever we had it?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, I'll just hold on to it then. And,
Orin looks up. Something tells me he'll find us. If it's really that big a deal.
Now, whatever gave you that idea? As, of course, he waited. He was only really waiting for his opportunity to make a grand entrance. But Arvin comes right down the stairs and smiles his wide, red-bearded smile at you.
Well,
So,
because you seem like you like your gold.
well, yes, I do. In the future, however,
Those
Uh,
tattoos ain't cheap.
oh, these ones? No, not at all. Arcane ink. I'll show you my, if you're interested, I'll show you my, my artist. She does fine work.
I'm very interested.
Perhaps one day. You can't afford her yet.
You don't know my background.
So, anyway. Success? Yes?
Yes, and I'll hand him the gold.
Excellent.
Orin gives him the contract.
That's a copy. You can keep that one. He pulls out his version of it. Makes a note. Contract flashes. Done and done. Well, good job. I'd say you had a rather productive first day.
Out of nowhere, without saying a thing, Orin casts sacred flame on the copy of his copy of the contract. What happens?
Burns up.
Even though it's magical.
It's no longer magical.
Oh,
Interesting.
Contract
pulls out-
complete.
He pulls out a second, smaller book and scribbles in it, and then puts it away and starts reading.
As you do, Godfrey, what are you doing right now?
I'm looking for the steward of the guild hall with my bouquet of daisies in hand.
Even better. Alright. It's not too hard. She's up on the 4th floor, tending to some of the beds and things, and she looks over at you and is like, "Oh, great, you again."
Yes, it is I, once again.
Have you come to apologize?
I have, actually, and I brought these for you.
Oh, you've been talking to Harvin again, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I have.
He always was a scoundrel. And at that moment, Godfrey, suddenly, you find everything really, really funny. And you are overwhelmed and overcome with the urge to just laugh hysterically. Like a frickin' hyena, you start screaming and laughing, and you double over, and you can't help yourself, and you fall to your knees, laughing and coughing, and you are pretty much incapacitated.
Oh, great.
did the rest of us see this, or are we just?
You hear it. The whole guild hall can hear it.
He's on the
He's
4th
basically
floor. How do we hear
screaming.
him?
He's screaming at the top of his lungs, screaming and laughing.
I just look over at a. Hold on, I forgot your name. Orin. Perhaps we should go check on him.
He's fine.
Does not sound fine.
Yeah.
Orin closes his book and nods. I agree. Goes over and attempts to see if there's anything he can do.
Make a medicine check.
That's what I was hoping for.
You recognize these symptoms? Like, put just one hand on his head and he's burning up. You recognize the symptoms as cackle fever.
Would I know how to treat this? I am a wood elf. I don't know if that helps.
Don't know if this makes anything better.
The
but-
cure for cackle fever is really time, or if you have some way to cure the disease. It is a more common disease, and there are any form of normal cure disease will handle it, but it is he's pretty much incapacitated, would need to be carried to his bed, but
I'll
with
carry
cackle
him to
fever
his bed.
he'll burn it out over the course of a day.
I'll pick him up and begrudgingly carry him to his room.
I will follow.
Godfrey?
Yes.
I would, before I
More
carry
important
him,
than before.
hold on, before I carry him, I would ask if it was possible that I could get infected if he like slashes at me or something. To Oren.
Would I know?
You know that cackle fever is transmittable.
It's possible.
How is it transmittable?
Blood and fluids.
Just don't let him spit on you. You'll be fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn to stone and pick him up and start walking him to the room.
Okay. You get him out of there, but Godfrey, I'd like to make you a dexterity saving throw to not knock the flowers out of Alma's hand as you fall to the ground.
Oh no. That's you.
Shit!
Oh.
There's just daisies all over the ground, man. Alma is
She's not happy. is she?
angrier than before.
God damn it!
You done fucked up now.
Oh, big time.
Right now, you don't care.
To
You
be
find
fair,
out
right now,
everything-
you think
to
it's,
be fair,
you think it's the
he's
funniest
sick.
thing right
It's
now.
not like
Mhm.
it's purpose. I'm sure
You don't know
if
that.
start talking about how he's sick, she would be like, "Oh," especially if cackle fever is common. Anyways, I'd carry him
Usually
to his
only
bed.
common on people who live
Eat.
disreputable lifestyles.
Oh, fun.
Or if someone would eat contaminated fruit that was in a
For example, those who
cellar
have to
with
eat
rats.
contaminated fruit from rats.
Good
I
job.
drop him on his bed, close the door, and walk out. Wasn't very nice about it. I just kind of did it.
As he's walking out, Oren will cast command and say sleep on Tharin. Just
On-
trying.
Darn.
On me?
Or no, on Godfried, sorry.
I was like, you.
I was gonna say, what the heck are you doing? Are you mugging him?
Practical joke, jeez.
I was like, are we fighting? Is that what's happening right now?
That's on willing creatures, right?
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
any creature.
That's something else, my bad.
That's a saving throw.
Make it an advantage to make, you might not even hurt him, you're laughing so hard. And around what's your save?
Wow.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
no.
Not high enough.
He is not asleep at all.
Mm-mm.
You know what? Can I just take?
Yes.
Nah, I don't want to hurt him. I was gonna knock him out. It's fine. I'll just leave before I end up doing something evil.
You guys know really the only way to do this is for him to just laugh it out. He's going to laugh himself to exhaustion, fall asleep, and probably be okay tomorrow.
Tharin just thought about punching
And
him
then
in the
he
face
gets a
with the
point
palm
of
of his sword,
exhaustion in him.
I was trying to be creative.
but
And it would have saved him a point of exhaustion if it worked, because he'd have got a good night's sleep, but he's not going to get that.
Do you
You're
think
in
him
for a
being
rough
unconscious-
night, Godfrey.
Do you think him being unconscious would help? Because Tharin.
I think it
can
might have
sure help
other
him out.
ramifications.
Maybe a concussion. Anyways.
Yeah. Locked him in his room and
Hope he doesn't fall off the bed.
And kept the key. He has no
I
way to
could-
know.
I could transfer 4 hours, attempt again, and then transfer another 4 hours afterwards, so I have my spell slots to possibly not make him be exhausted.
I mean, you could, but
Because a long
unfortunately,
rest for me is only 4 hours.
a long
Long rest
rest is still 8 hours for you.
Nope.
but you just have to transfer 4 of those hours. The rest of the 8 hours still have to happen for you to get yourself back. Otherwise, you'd be broke as fuck.
No, you still have to. You don't have to sleep for 8 hours. You just
Mhm.
still have to.
No,
spend the
after
other four-
resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you do not take the full long rest. The full long rest still lasts 8 hours. Otherwise, you'd be
It's
broke as fuck.
light
It's the story
activity.
beats it.
It's light activity. It's been like that forever.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
It's really good for traveling in watches and stuff. Is what it is.
Yeah. If you guys go out on the on an
Like
expedition, you can take 2 of the watches, but only take 1 watch roll, which means less rolls, which means less chance of random encounters and things like that. So that's the big bonus for that. Because these guys know my random encounters suck.
They're not fun. All right.
We haven't had random encounters for you in like a while though.
Yeah, because
That's because you were like level 18 and shit. Well, 14. Okay.
Well, the day passes, and I will challenge him to Dragon Chess one more time because I'm starting.
Okay. Best of 5.
You can win.
I didn't even say I agreed.
I put the
Fine.
board down in front of you and was like,
I'll
Dragon
play.
Chess.
I do
pushed you
agree. I
away.
just didn't say that I did.
I was about to say, I'm not playing against you. I'm playing against him. Oh, it's my chance.
You've
Oh,
got
it's my
it
turn.
all.
Oh, it's my chance.
Oh my god.
God, I did it. I think
You did it.
I did
Oh yeah,
it.
you won.
Third time's a charm, Theron.
Mm-hmm. Practice.
Or did
paid off.
Oren let him win because he was tired of him getting mad? You'll never know.
The world may never know.
Did he let me win? Or did I kick his butt?
Against my what?
Deception. Deception if you want. Unless you
Ha!
Haha.
Ha
did you let him win?
Oren would have, but I mean the roles technically, I don't know. That's up to you. Oren would have let him, but
Did Oren let Theron win?
yes.
There you go.
Rematch.
Play me again.
Don't hold back this time.
Before you continue, the common room has started to fill up, and they're taking bets.
Okay, well, that's my first roll.
I am so sorry, but Oren pulls out a book while he does this
Really?
and reads.
Now it's at disadvantage, right, Sean?
Uh,
You can't just
I'd
read.
say,
I have to play my character how he would do this.
yeah. I mean, if you're disinterested in this now, yeah, you're rolling these at disadvantage if you're just gonna read a book as well. Very quickly, the Watchers on realize that Theron has a much more powerful opening, and Ron is not paying full attention to the game.
I just crit. You met my crit, but I crit, so I think I beat.
No, he
right?
didn't. He's
No,
at
I rolled a
disadvantage.
13
Oh,
at a
right.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage, word. Oh.
It doesn't take long to finish the game out, though. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
you've already won by mid game.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still one feels good.
Or
Congratulations.
and you don't even notice that you got dragon mated.
I just read my book.
Yep. Which one, Theron?
Elves. And he just turns and walks away with his Dragon Chess book.
Oren pulls out his smaller notebook and takes a scribble and puts it away and reads his book.
Okay.
Oren, we'll remember this.
Just in
He's
the
never
early
met
vision.
Dragonborn. He's never met a Dragonborn before.
Interesting.
That
Just
is
like
a fair point. Yeah.
you see Thorin will remember this. It's like off to like the top left corner.
All right. Well, Theron's going to bed now. That's
Well-
like 8. Actually, Theron's gonna go get a drink. It's been a long day.
They're the
Laughing maniacs. People not
as
fighting.
things
Losing
start
a
heating
lot.
up in the common room and things start happening in the common room, Zraskin takes his post and Ruth is back and the common room starts to bustle once more. And one of the adventurers comes over. Remember the man in silks with the broadsword on his back?
Mm-hmm.
He goes over and he goes to shake your hand, Theron. He says, "Good job today. I heard you boys. Heard you boys killed some rats."
Yes, we did. With my arms still crossed, looking at his hand. Who are you?
My name's Sar. I'm just you know, rat catcher like yourself, I guess.
He'll like casually shake his hand, Theron, and then I'll go over to the bar.
Let me buy you a drink. Actually, I'm gonna buy all these newfound adventurers a drink. If you tell me how it went down.
Hmm.
Well, what happened?
You see,
Well, why don't you
in
start?
your
Why don't you start
bio,
getting pouring them? All right, start pouring them.
Just put it in the.
All right.
27
Come on,
bio.
Z. Come on, Z. Let's get going on this. What's everybody having? Ale. Good. Everybody's having ale.
T.
I
I heard ale.
we have another one. We have Joffrey. He's upstairs. Just pour one. He'll be down.
One for your
Will we?
homies. One for the homies. You got it.
Pour
No,
one for
I can hear him, and I'm pretty sure he ain't coming down.
Shh, it's okay.
Yeah, he's not getting one.
What was
Alright.
his
I'll take
name?
2 though.
Yeah, I wanted to.
This man's name is Sar. S-A-R.
Hey,
He's a male human, dark skinned in fine silks with a broadsword on his back. Well, so you gotta pay these drinks somehow, and trust me, you ain't pretty for the easy way.
well, here's the thing. We came, we sold some jokes, we shot some rats. It's not a great way to pump yourself up of killing rats. But getting someone to buy you a drink, that's the best way to end the day. So hey, thank you, and I walk off.
Dexterity save. Okay. You dodge the tankard, but not the gold coin whipped at your head.
Can I try to catch the gold coin?
You're no monk.
Sure. Go ahead and roll acrobatics.
Yeah, you're not a monk. You can't deflect missiles.
Yeah. You can catch the gold coin.
Off the back of my head, I can go and grab it.
You can. You
I,
were able to. Yeah,
You
bounced
caught
you
it
right in the
between
back
two
of the head,
things.
and it kind of flung up, and you just whoosh, grabbed it out of midair in front of you as you turned around and faced Sar with his arm outstretched, having just thrown both.
I pocket the coin and I walk off. He ordered the drinks. I didn't.
Yeah,
And he gave you money.
He gave me money.
and you can add 1 gold coin to your inventory. Yes. Would also be noted that no one had paid for drinks previously. Isn't that strange?
So strange.
It's almost like being in a guild has its benefits.
So strange.
I
He
say
didn't
out of
either.
character.
Yeah.
I finished my drink and I set it down. You're righteous, man. And I just go to bed.
If
Okay.
if Orin was indeed given an ale, he doesn't touch it or
Your
acknowledge it.
ale
He
is the
just
one on the
reaches for it.
ground. Your ale was the one that hit the floor, I think.
Fair
At
enough.
least that's how it ends up, because everybody else, I think, has one. He didn't buy one for Godfrey.
Because Godfrey is
Godfrey's not there.
a bit
Still screeching. Yeah.
preoccupied at the
Mhm.
moment.
Sorry, what happened? I was busy.
Everyone got drink.
Everybody got bought a drink by Sar, and he was displeased by Zero's rendition of your adventure this week. So he threw a tankard at his head and a gold coin at his head when the tankard missed.
I
Do you have a problem with my friend?
No, it worked out. You're good.
Oh, okay. Fine.
It was. He
It
didn't. He
was a
didn't hit
joke.
me.
It
Yeah.
wasn't like
Let's
I'm
say, if he's
I'm a
being
little
aggressive.
richer every day.
getting
We're all
pissed
richer
off,
for my
but-
stories.
Okay.
Someone will just give him a glare and drink it.
You get a warm smile and a raised tankard back. To the new guys. Rat catchers extraordinaire.
Blows a little puff of lightning out his nostrils.
And other forms of revelry aside, evening falls. The next day comes. Godfrey, you are no longer suffering from cackle fever. However, you do take a point of exhaustion.
Got it.
He's used to that. It's
for,
fine.
for reasons.
Because you didn't get a good night's sleep because you were burning out of fever.
Are we still level 1? Question mark.
Question.
Nope.
Cool.
You have, of course, earned plenty of XP, given Squeakacles' enhanced CR to make it to level 2.
Get an emotional milestone, everyone.
Yes, quite.
Now, do we have? Are we doing actual XP or are we doing like?
Let me get an exact number, but let's say the exact number can come after.
Yeah, it can come after the session. I was just curious.
Yeah,
That's fine.
because
I was
yeah, I'll
aware.
have an exact number, but it is going to be well enough over level 1.
Do you do rolling for hit points? What's your hit point?
So how you're going to be able to do hit points is you can roll the hit die. If you get above the average, you may take that. If you get below, you may take the average. You will find that this is fair because I am a cruel motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm taking the average.
Hey! Look at that.
Is that my average?
If you have a D6, your average is
No. it's
7.
not. So I will just take the average.
Fine.
So, and then with my +1 from Stone's Endurance, I get +8 HP. Come here.
Whew,
We
I
get to-
think, Oliver, you're probably going to go ahead and take that average.
Probably.
Yeah. So what's
I
up?
got cut that max. So
So yes, just for clarification, you can take the roll. Everyone take a roll, and if your rolled hit die is less than your average, you get to still take the average. For example, Oron, you get the average.
Well, I rolled average. Oh no, the
You
average
did
is
not roll
5.
average,
That's
yeah.
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's actually
you
going to be
get
6 for you because it's 5 plus 1. So it's
nice.
the average on it is on the D8 is a 5 plus your con.
I figured it would have been okay. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Just be lucky I'm not running one of my max die games, because max die, maximum die. Yep. Crits do max damage against everyone. You get maximum hit die for every level. Lots of good things and lots of very scary things, especially when monsters start making multiple attacks at advantage.
I can now turn into things.
Yep. That's a big power
Have-
spike for you guys.
Have fun with tokens.
Take that 7 HP there, Godfrey.
I get combat maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I have sorcery points now.
Don't you mean he gets 8? Godfrey gets.
And Zero can hide and dash and everything as a bonus action now, so that's cool.
What are you talking about? I tried to do it earlier.
You tried to do it earlier.
It's called I'm just role playing
Oh,
my
man.
knowledge.
Yeah.
card.
We'll make
Yeah.
more good berries.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so great.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can't wait for you to challenge me to Dragon Chess next. Knowledge clerics are so good for roleplay stuff.
So, I don't have a full adventure ready to queue for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that we'll say you guys wake up and you gain your benefits of a full rest, except for Godfrey, who you get the benefits of a long rest, but you do take a point of exhaustion. And everybody levels up, and I think we'll end it a little early today. I kind of expected us to spend more time in character creation and things like that to get to know things a little better, but that's fine. So let's see, housekeeping and other things.